welcome to a game called Creature Romances for the ladies. I bought both games. I don't know why it's so funny to me. It's really funny to me. I bought both games, so we'll play both, but we're gonna play the ladies one first because I'm a lady and that's the one I found first. That's it. Even though I'm pretty sure the ladies one came out second, but whatever, it's fine.
When we were little, the three of us always played together. It was me and two boys. Okay? Since those two were boys, we always pretended we were superheroes. We loved to play around and pretended to sword fight. When I hung out with other girls, we just ate sweets in my room and spent our time chatting, so the time I spent with those boys felt special somehow. However, we moved on from elementary school and entered middle school. And before I knew it, we didn't spend any time together at all. After middle school, the three of us transferred to the same high school. But we still never even talked to each other. Here. I read that already. This is my second time reading that.
Are we a creature too? Are we also a creature? Because that's interesting. Like, why are they creatures? Like, what is happening? Like, I need more info, please? Please? Tell me? Oh, game? Where'd you go? You still here? There we are. Monday, December 10th. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some finagling with the first 10 minutes of this recording because something funky just happened. And I don't want to re-record the last 10 minutes. So we're gonna see if we can fix that, kinda. Look at me. Does this look like the face of a person who has enough patience to re-record that section of a game that's been causing me stress for like 2 weeks? I'm still not done with this video. All that happened was we were introduced to Nanami. We talked a little bit about how Junya and Kaito are fighting and they're in gangs. That's it. That's all that happened. Nothing. You didn't miss anything. And go buy the game if you really must. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm tired. I just want this game to be uploaded because it's really funny in the end. It's 4 hours of wait for some real funny, okay? Chill. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I mean, you guys already know. You've seen the first 10 minutes. Whatever. What's wrong? Well, to be honest, you don't look so good. Huh? Don't be silly, I'm fine. I force myself to smile as bright as I can. But I don't think that fooled her. Oh, right. We have a quiz in first period, don't we? She changes the subject. I guess she's noticed my lack of enthusiasm. But, you know, if you were a little more upbeat, you would enjoy life more. Ooh, I just realized since this is thoroughly voice acted. Like, I didn't know that this was gonna be like this, which is pretty good. But that means the voices, they're voice acted too. Nice. We're gonna have some smooth talking creature boys in our ears. Oh my god, this game. But you know, if you're a little more upbeat, you would enjoy life more. I read that. You remember when I read that just now? Yeah, me too. So funny. I guess. Anyway, isn't our first period class getting cancelled? Cancelled? Yeah, cancelled. Why? Why is it getting cancelled? Because the teachers are having an emergency staff meeting. Well, it makes sense if 60 people are going outside to fight later today that they should have an emergency staff meeting and maybe not let that happen. I don't know. Just a suggestion.
This is really causing a lot of chaos, isn't it? The teachers are desperate. If the police end up getting involved, it'll destroy the school's reputation.
Yeah, it sure will.
Everyone, even the delinquents, had to overcome fierce competition to get into the school, but now it's a shadow of its former self. Well, we also have people who are let in so they could be on the sports teams. And I think some just stop caring and go wild the moment they get past their entrance exams into high school. Everyone has their own story, right? You sound like you got a story too. She leans forward, absorbed in the conversation. Huh? No, well, I guess you could say there are people like me here too. I don't know what she's trying to say. Explain to me, Miyu. Help. I think I know what you're trying to say. I don't. Miyu-chan, you're so smart, but you never want to study. I only do it when my parents make me. But even they know what's going on at the school right now. So, they haven't really been nagging me about studying either. They haven't? Nah. You think I'd remember that she reads aloud every single frickin' time? Nah, I think they're just happy that I'm not getting mixed up in the gangs. But the college entrance exams are so close, honestly. She beams playfully. I love Miyu-chan's innocent smile. Whenever I see it, it fills me with energy. Bing bong, bang bong. The opening bell chimes. Normally our homeroom teacher would have come in by now, but there's no sign of him today. I knew it. That means we don't have first period either. I guess not. We might as well just sit here and wait for now. What's up there? Oh, well, I'm going up to the third floor hallway then. Are you going sightseeing? Well, aren't you curious? I have to sneeze. And as soon as she says that, she waves before disappearing into the hall. The third floor hallway, huh? I wonder if that's where Junya and Kaito are taking their gangs to fight. If I go, maybe I can stop. No, I can't stop them. It was different when we were younger, but there's nothing I can do now.
Toby just made some noise. I wonder if you heard that. It was right as the music stopped, so like...
Usually when something like this happens, they broadcast a message across the campus. All students are to remain in their classrooms. Please study independently until the teacher arrives. And there it is! With a sigh, I look over the classroom and notice about half the students are missing. Did they go to watch the fight? How many of the boys are joining that? It's definitely not something you should see at a prep school. In the end, we didn't have class until third period. but instead of going to class, I'm walking towards the nurse's office. I'm not sure if I caught a cold, but my body is feverish and I can't focus on anything. I caught a cold in the winter. Does that mean I'm an idiot? Or is it only idiots that catch colds in summer? The nurse's office is on the first floor, same as my classroom, so it doesn't take long for me to get there. Ugh, this game is so anime. It just makes me want to go watch anime. Which is, you know, that's not what I'm doing right now, game. Excuse me. Excuse me. The smell of disinfectant stings my nose as I step into the nurse's office. Unlike the rest of the school, the nurse's office is pleasantly warm. There's a kerosene heater radiating warmth from the corner of the room. Why is only the nurse's office warm? What the heck? Explain. Why wouldn't the whole school be warm? You figure it would be... Mochi! My mochi's dying! Okay, I got another mochi. I'm showing off my mochis because they're so cute. Like, they're so cute! But his nose is coming off. Boop. Anyway, mind in the game. Put your head in the game! Ha ha ha! I never watched High School, whatever it's called.
What is it called? I don't remember. High School something. What the fuck is it called? Okay, sure. I have no idea. There's a kerosene heater radiating warmth from the corner of the room. You don't usually see kerosene heaters nowadays. Excuse me, is the nurse in? I feel all stuffy. I really am the main character. I call out as I peer into the office, but there's no response. There's no one here at all, much less someone who looks like a nurse. Hello? I'm getting more and more desperate. I know I'm not doing anything bad, but I still feel like I'm intruding in someone's home. I can't stand being here anymore, and I turn to walk back out when... I'm so creepy. I'm really creeped out by this one. I'm trying not to be because it's a person, kind of. Like, it's a creature person? I don't know. It's a sentient person. They probably don't want me to go at the sight of them, but like... Ew. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. This person creeps me out. Ooh. There ain't no one here but me right now. If you need medicine or something, just take it. Startled, I turn in the direction of the voice. Turn to the direction the voice came from to see a male student getting up from the bed and slowly walking toward me. Oh. The guy he was gonna read again. Oh hey, if it isn't Nanami. Oh, Junya. This is Jumonji Junya. He's the head of the Lawbreakers as well as my childhood friend. What's up? You hurt or something? You hurt or something? You hurt. You hurt. How do I talk to him? What should I say? It's been a while. How are you doing? What? Is it...
You okay?
No, I'm really creeped out by this guy.
You're recording?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to come in while you were recording. Hey.
Hello. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I guess. RIP headphone users? I don't know. What? Is it that bad? He brings his head closer to me, as if to get a better look at my downturned face. Yes, it is that bad. You're gross. You're gross and creepy. I hate you. You fuck. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would almost be better if he wasn't skin colored. Like, why is he fleshy looking? It's wrong. It's... I'm not into it.
That's all it takes for my face to light up like a bonfire. This is the first time I ever had a guy's face so close to mine. Is that the right way to say it? No, he's not a typical guy. He's my friend from a long time ago.
大丈夫か顔真っ赤だぞ
He sounded so, like, innocent, but it sounded really flirty to me. Like, you fucking flirt.
You okay? Your face is burning up. I'm fine. That's all I can manage to get out. I doubt I look fine, though. Just then, something cool touches my cheek. I don't know if you could hear my cats in the background, but they're like...
It's the kitten. I know it's the kitten. I just closed the door on her when she had a toy right outside the door. So she's like slamming into the door playing with her toy. She's such a ding-dong.
Just then, something cool touches my cheek.
Oh god, his little centipede thumb!
It's Junia's large hand.
Oh god, I hate it. I'm sorry, I hate it. Huh?
Junya?
ほらやっぱりだ熱あんじゃん
See, I knew it. You have a fever.
No, I don't.
How embarrassing. My heart feels like it's going to bore a hole right through my chest. I want to get away as quickly as I can.
たくななみは仕方ねえな昔と同じだ
Jeez, you're hopeless. Oh, there's a comma there. There's so many commas. Jeez, you're hopeless, Nanami. Same as back then. Back then? Nudge, nudge.
そうだ具合悪くても悪くないって言い張ってただろ
Yeah, no matter how bad you feel, you always insist nothing's wrong.
まだ遊べる元気だよって
You'd say that you were playing... Well, I mixed up the two lines. You'd say that you were fine and that you could keep playing. I'm glad.
It clicked.
I'm glad. I thought Junya had become a completely different person but he still remembers when we were little. Besides,
保健室に来た時点で体調が悪いのは分かってんだから素直に言えよ
I appreciate that it's voice acted, but it's like, thrown off my flow, man. Game.
Besides, you wouldn't have come to the nurse's office if you weren't feeling like crap. Just be honest. But you're not a nurse, Junya. I can't believe he sees through me so easily. It makes me feel like I have to say something. But that was all that came to mind.
なんだよそれ
Why are his eyes closed?
The hell's that mean? Junya smiles at my uncharacteristically blunt response. Uncharacteristically. Fuck, I can say it, I promise I can. I promise. I guess it's been a while, hasn't it? Huh?
何がだ
What has? Since we talk like this, I mean.
ああ確かにな
Ah,
最後にナナミと話したのって
yeah.
いつだっけな
Shut the fuck up, you little fucking bug fuck. Ah, I so creepy. Yeah, sure has. When was the last time we actually talked anyway, Nanami? The culture festival when we were 13.
ああそうだったなお前んとこの文化祭に遊びに行った時か
Yeah, that's right. That time we went to hang out at the cultural festival at your school.
てことはもう4年くらい経つのか。
So, about 4 years ago, huh? We were together through elementary school, but Junya, Kaito, and I ended up going to different middle schools. And now the three of us are in the same high school. You'd think we'd be talking to each other like this every day, but...
おい、またぼーっとしてるぞ。
Hey, you spacing out again? Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. Junya sighs.
まったく、その大丈夫っていうの口癖か？
Man, you sure love saying that. He takes his hand off my cheek and looks over the room.
にしても困ったな。勝手に薬もらっちまえなんて言ったけどよ。
Well, I'm not really sure what to do anyway. I told you to just take whatever medicine you needed, but... Junya moves to the medicine cabinet and slowly opens the door.
どれだ？そもそも風邪薬でいいのか？
What do you need? You just want some cough medicine or something?
ななみ、お前風邪なのか？
You got a cold, Nanami? Hey, stop! You can't just go rummaging around.
知らねえよ。いねえやつが悪いんだ。
Whatever. It's their fault for not having someone here. Ignoring my warning, Junya takes the box of medicine out and drops it unceremoniously onto the desk. I shudder, hoping nothing broke. That's not good.
よくないのはお前の具合だろ。
You're the one who's not good, right? I suppose so. Why did I say that? Why did I agree with him? I have to put a stop to this. I'm not taking any weird medicine. I blurted out, not knowing what else to say. Junya's hand stops.
そっか。確かにそうだな。
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't. High School Musical! That's what it was called, I remembered. Hey, why are you in the nurse's office anyway? Are you hurt? Junya must have been involved in the brawl Mia-chan was talking about. It makes sense that he would have come here if he got injured in the fight.
何心配そうな顔してやがる。俺はベッドを借りてただけだ。
Why are you looking so worried? I just needed to borrow the bed for a bit. The bed? For a nap. For a nap. Oh, well, I'm glad you're not hurt. But I shouldn't be glad that he's here just because he wanted a nap.
俺に怪我させるなんてやつはカイトぐらいのもんだろうよ。
If I'm gonna get hurt, it'll be because of that fool Kaito. That's the first time Junya said Kaito's name. All you two do is fight with each other.
まあな。いや、正確には違うか。
Yeah, well, nah, that ain't right, is it? Isn't it? His gang and my gang are...
グループとあいつのグループは毎日のようにやり合ってるけど。
I keep forgetting he talks. I keep forgetting. His gang and my gang are fighting every day, but...
頭同士は直接対決したりしね。
The two of us never fight face to face. What do you mean?
話すとちょっと長くなっちまうんだけどな。
It's kind of a long story, but... He jerks his chin towards the bed.
とりあえずベッドで横になってろ。そこで説明してやる。
First off, go ahead and lie down, then I'll explain it. Alright. I lie down on the bed like he told me to. Junior brings a stool to the bedside and sits down on it.
多少って簡単に説明するぞ。
You mind if I give you the short version? No, go ahead.
グループの頭は簡単にやられるわけにはいかねえんだ。
The gang leaders can't get wrapped up in fights that easily. If a gang
頭が
leader...
やられるってことは、そのグループ自体が相手に負けたことになる。
One day I will learn. One day I will learn. If a gang leader loses a fight, that means the gang itself has lost.
カイトは知らねえが、俺は自分のために戦ってるわけじゃねえ。
I don't know about Kaito, but I ain't fighting for my own sake. I ain't fight.
仲間全員のために戦ってるんだ。
I'm fighting for all my comrades.
仲間たちもグループ全員のために戦ってる。
I fight for them and for the gang itself.
要は、俺がカイトと自分勝手にタイマン張るわけにはいかねえってことだ。
What I'm saying is that I can't just go and pick a fight with him on my own. I'm not sure I really understand, but basically you're not fighting with Kaito yet?
直接はないな。
Not directly. Okay. That's a relief. At least they're not trying to kill each other.
けど、いつかはあいつと戦うことになるだろうな。
But one day I know I'm gonna have to fight him. Huh? Poor why
生産界
though?
も SDS もお互い上の座を目指している。
Why? What's the point, friendo, huh? Explain to me that. Both the lawbreakers and the SDS are aiming to be on top.
時が満ちたらやるしかねえ。
When the time comes, we won't have a choice. That's terrible. You can't.
そう言われてもな。それは俺やカイトが決めることじゃねえから。
Why does he have eyelids? They shouldn't have eyelids, right? You fucking crave bite. I wouldn't probably play this game unless they were these creatures, but also at the same time, why can't you be dwarfs? You can tell me I can't all you want, but this ain't something that Kaito and me decided. Who decided it then?
さあな。
Who cares? With that curt response, Jinya rises from the stool.
長話しちまったな。具合悪いのにすまねえ。俺、もう行くわ。
Sorry for talking your ear off. I know you're in bad shape. I'm gonna head out. Talking about that must have made him uncomfortable, and he hurries toward the door. Hey. I want to tell him not to leave. I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to talk to him.
じゃあな。早く風邪治せよ。
See you around. Hurry up and get better soon. He's gone before I can get a chance to stop him. As soon as he's out of sight, a wave of loneliness washes over me. Aww, poor girl. Poor sad little child girl.
おい、七月、起きろ。
Ah, I already knew this person was in this game. I don't really know who it is. I have seen the creature though. I didn't know it was here, but it's still freaking me out. What the fuck? Hey, Nanatsuki, wake up. I suddenly awaken to the sound of someone's voice, only to find that the room is bathed in the orange light of the setting sun. Ah, that's who it is, our homeroom teacher. My homeroom teacher is sitting next to my bed, watching weirdly.
具合は大丈夫か、七月。
To be fair though, his like really cutesy voice does offset this really like Silent Hill horror thing he's got going on. Are you feeling alright, Nanatsuki? Yes, sorry to make you worry about me.
いや、わしはいいんだが、
No, that's alright.
ずっと看病してくれていたやつには礼は言っておけよ。
I feel like whoever recorded this was doing this the whole time. You should be thanking the one who looked after you all this time, shouldn't you? Someone was looking after me? Someone was here? As I jolt upright, the wet towel on my forehead plops into my lap.
わしもびっくりしたさ。保健の先生が休みだから誰もいないのかと思ったんだ。
I was surprised too. The nurse was on leave, so I didn't think there would be anyone here.
そしたらまさかあの悪ガキが。
So when I saw that punk... Was it Junya? I mean, Jumonji-kun?
そうだ。ついさっきまでいたんだがな。わし
Aww.
が来てすぐに出て行ってしまった。
Aw, that's sweet. That's right, he was here until a little while ago. He left as soon as I came. He came back. On a small table next to the bed is a wash basin filled with water. Droplets of water drip from the rim. How many times did he replace the towel? It's winter, it must have been cold.
看病してくれるようなやつだが、念のため言わせてもらうぞ。
It seems like he took good care of you, but let me give you a word of warning. What?
あいつは不良の中の不良だ。礼を言ったらそれで終わりだ。関わるんじゃないぞ。
That punk is a delinquent, even among delinquents. You thank him and that's it. Don't even go blindly. Don't even get involved. Don't get involved with him, alright? What did I just click? Oh, okay. Jesus. I stare at him doubtfully without responding.
まあいい。そろそろみゆき橋がカバンを持ってきてくれるだろうから、一緒に結婚しなさい。
Alright, Miyuki-bashi has your... Miyuki-bashi. Okay, I am saying it right. Miyuki-bashi has your bag, so please let her take you home. Miyu-chan? Alright.
それとも先生の車で家まで送ってもいいんだが。
Don't drive me, Iwana. No, thank you. Or if you'd like, I could drive you to your house. No, thank you. I'll be fine getting home.
そうか。
That was really nice of you to offer, sir. I'm sorry that I'm so tired. I see. Miyu-chan holds my bag for me as we walk down a hallway that's become deserted after school. Aw, what a sweet friend. I feel bad for thinking she was the bully. It's just she was surrounded by all those people. I thought they were gonna like gang up on our main character, you know? Standard shoujo romance type deal. Are you alright, Nanami? Yes, I'm fine now. Sorry to worry you. It's the truth. I was sick before, but I feel great now. It's okay. I'm glad you're feeling better. Just don't push yourself, alright? Right, thanks. A thought pops into my head. Hey, Miyu-chan? What is it? Where do the lawbreakers hang out after school? What? Why do you want to know all of a sudden? She stares at me with surprise plastered on her face. I suppose that's natural. I haven't talked much about this sort of thing until now. No reason, I'm just curious, is all. Oh, I get it. You're starting to get interested in all the drama, aren't you? She suddenly leans close to me and lets out a little squeal. You seem happy about that.
だってさ、
Well, you know.
私が注目してることにやっとナナミが食いついてきてくれた。
I knew that once I told you about it, it wouldn't be long before you got involved.
嬉しいに決まってるじゃん。
I'm definitely happy about that. I think the two of us have different priorities, but whatever. Anyway, do you know where they meet? Mia-chan proudly puffs out her chest.
それくらいの情報なら任せて。
Of course I know something like that.
というか、今まで知らないでいたナナミが逆にすごいよ。
Actually, I'm surprised you didn't know that already. So, you can tell me then?
もちろん。生産会は3階の空き教室。SDS は屋上を根城にしてるよ。
You bet. The lawbreakers meet in the empty classrooms on the third floor. The SDS make their base on the roof.
今日の乱闘は生産会のテリトリーで起きたみたい。
It seems like today's fight took place in lawbreaker territory. Then that means Junya is in an empty classroom on the third floor and Kaito's on the roof. And school's over, so it's likely that's where they are right now. I dropped my crocodile! I have other things on my desk to play with, but my crocodile's on the floor. Granted, all the powdery... Ew. Granted, all the powdery stuff came off, so he's kind of sticky now. He needs to be repowdered. But the school's over, so it's likely that's where they are right now. I read the...
でもそれは昼の話ね。
But that's just in the afternoon.
放課後は町のライブハウスやゲーセンにみんな遊びに行ってるって噂。
And I hear that after school, they all go to hang out at cafes with live music or at arcades. They actually go to hang out somewhere? I thought they just fought all the time. This is a surprise.
不良って言ったってまだ子供だもん。普通に遊ぶよ。
Sure, they're delinquents, but they're still teenagers. They still do things teenagers like to do.
ま、そこが可愛いんだけどね。
It's kind of cute, actually. Cute.
だからモテるんだって。
That's why they're so popular. I kind of stopped listening after that. What will I do if I can't find them on the rooftop or in that empty classroom? That's all I can think about. But right now, those two places are the only clues I have. It wouldn't hurt to go check. Junya talked to me after so long. Maybe Kaito will be as willing to talk as Junya. I'm going to have to thank Junya. The empty classrooms on the third floor and the roof, huh? Who should I try first? Now I'm in a predicament because Kaito is definitely less scary than Junya. But Junya kind of a sweetie though. Like, what the heck? That kind of sweet though. Let's go meet Kaito. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Mia-chan. Do you mind if I head home on my own? I just remembered something I have to take care of.
体調良くないんだから気をつけてね。
Sure. You were just sick. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I'm sorry about this, Mia-chan.
また明日ね。
Don't worry about it. See you tomorrow. She tilts her head, seeing me off with a smile. Thanks, Mia-chan. I walk up the empty staircase. I can't believe how quiet it is now, considering the uproar earlier today. I wonder if Kaito is still here. I ascend the staircase until I finally reach the 3rd floor. Every class in the school is being held on the 1st and 2nd floor this year. The 3rd floor and the rooftop are unusable because of the delinquents that have occupied them. I can't believe they made their bases there, though. The 1st floor had the teacher's lounge, the nurse's office, and the library, among other things. And the class that Mio and I are in, 3B, is on the 1st floor, too. Looking up at the staircase to the roof, I noticed something. If the roof is why can't I talk? If the roof is the SDS's base, there'll probably be other delinquents besides Kaito up there. Will I even get the chance to talk to Kaito alone? Wouldn't they just get rid of an outsider like me? What should I do? If Kaito's not there, other gang members probably will be. I should have known this would be scary. They'll probably hit me or do something unimaginably worse. Okay, listen. Gang members, yes, can be scary, but what's wrong with you? Normal people don't punch each other unprovoked. Like, they're not gonna bother you. Chill. Like, yeah, maybe I can understand why you're a little spooked out. They are like these tough, scary guys in a gang. Sure, whatever. But I don't know, it just seems kind of messed up to assume that they're going to be pieces of shit to you, because I don't know. You don't know the circumstances. Jeez, chill. Fuck. I should go. As I turn to go back down the stairs, I hear the familiar crack and thump of a door opening and closing. The sound of footsteps echoes down the stairwell. I can't stop myself from looking back. Soon the source of the footsteps appears before me. Dun dun dun, it's Jelly Boy! What is he supposed to be? Like, I don't get it. Are they supposed to resemble creatures? Because, like, Miyu looks like a fish, obviously. She's very obviously fish-like. And Junya, he looks like a bug of some kind. Could I tell you what kind of bug? No. But Kaito's just a creature, I guess. Whatever. But why are they creatures? Like, help me understand. I don't know. Maybe I should have played the other game first. Whatever, it's fine. Kaito.
Hmm?
Glasses touching noises. Kaito comes to stand next to me as I stare at him, unable to turn away. Then pushing his glasses up slightly with the tip of his finger, he says,
もしかしてナナミか
His voice is surprisingly deep. Is that you, Nanami? Long time no see.
久しぶりだな
It's been a while. I felt like their voices would be switched, but maybe that's just my own prejudice, right? It's the same as when I talked to Junya. The situation is too tense, and I'm at a loss for words.
どうしてナナミがこんなところに
Why are you here, Nanami? Well, we go to the same school, so... Did he never realize that? I mean, this is a bit of a shock to me, but... Did he peek his mic laughing? Look at these little eyeballs. I want to poke him in each little eyeball. Also, why is there an eyeball here behind the glasses, but not one here with the flick? With the flick. Kaito breaks into laughter, holding his sides. You kind of a brat, aren't you? You little brat, huh? You little bitch boy. What? The tension in the air seems to dissipate as I stare at Kaito laughing carelessly.
いや失礼けどそうではなくて
Ah,
Sorry, it's nothing, just... He looks wistful for a moment before focusing on me again.
同じ学校にいるのは知ってたさ。
I knew we were going to the same school.
どうして3階にいるのかって聞いたんだよ。
I meant to ask why you're on the third floor.
乱闘もないから見物ではないだろう。
There's no fight, so you didn't come here to watch that, I hope. I just assuming I want to watch fights. I don't want to watch fights. I cannot stand seeing people physically fight. Or just fight in general. Like, it's not cool. It's not chill. Those videos that pop up online of people, like, duking it out. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in MMA. I'm not interested in any of it. It hurts me in the soul. Ah, you see, it's been so long since I've seen you.
俺に？そっか。それは嬉しいな。
Me? I get it. I'm happy to see you. Kaito seems a little embarrassed, but... Wait, when did he become this confident? I'm happy to see you too.
最後に会ったのが中1の時だってか。ほら、近所のコンビニでさ。
The last time we met must have been the first year in middle school, right? No, at the convenience store nearby. I remember, you were pretending to smoke a chocolate cigarette. That's cheesy.
そうそう。それをナナミがタバコと勘違いして、俺に説教してくれたんだった。
That's right, and you thought it was tobacco and gave me a hell of a lecture. But I was wrong about that.
本当はポリに見つかるのを待っていたんだけどな。
You still waited for the police to show up. Huh? I did?
ああ、ポリがタバコを吸うなって言ってきたら。
Yeah, you said the police were gonna tell me not to smoke.
タバコじゃない。これは菓子だ。バーグ。って言って。
And I was like, this ain't tobacco, it's candy, you dumbass.
ポリポリ食べてやるつもりだったんだ。
And I made a big show of crunching down on it. That's so fucking anime.
なんで笑ってくれないんだ。
Why aren't you laughing? I guess I just don't have much of a sense of humor. I never did. Well, I don't think it's not having a sense of humor. I think it's just being the fucking most embarrassed you could ever be. Like, could you imagine you walk up to somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while and you're just like, ew, cigarette? What the fuck? And then you call the police over and he's like, it's candy. Fuck.
久しぶりでブランクがあるんだよ。
You've got a blank face like you did back then. A blank face.
なんか懐かしいな。
Just like old times. I can't think of anything to say, and I go silent.
ナナミもいろいろ知ってるんだろう。俺と純也がどういう状況かって。
You know about it, don't you, Nanami? About the situation with me and Junya, I mean? Yes.
純也とは仲良くやってるのか。
How's Junya? Are you two getting along? Getting along? Well, today was the first time in I don't know how long that we've spoken.
そうか。
I see. Hey, Kaito.
どうした？
What is it? Do you think the three of us could...
すまない。それは無理だ。
Kaito, you little bitch. I shouldn't have come to visit you. I should have just stuck with our little bug fellow. No, sorry. That's impossible. He interrupts me before I could finish.
さっき知ってるって言っただろ。俺と純也の状況さ。
You knew that before you even asked, didn't you? About me and Junya? Sorry, but...
俺と純也が勝手に和睦なんてしたら、仲間たちのメンツは丸つぶれだ。
Dude, you guys are high school students. Chill the fuck out. Like...
If Junin and I just decided to stop tomorrow, it'd be the same as dragging our gang's honor through the mud.
分かってくれるか
I hope you understand. But you two don't really hate each other, do you? I hope that's true. My tone is more passionate than I meant it to be.
それはどうだろう
That's... how can I put this? Huh? I'm sure my expression must have turned sour. Kaito's voice softens.
な。なあ、ナナミ。
Nah, Nanami. Hey, Nanami.
ナナミが俺たちそれぞれと1対1で仲良くするのは自由だ。それではダメか。
You're free to hang out with both of us separately. Isn't that enough? I tried so hard to get in touch with them, and yet... I wish you wouldn't say such heartbreaking things. No, it's not. That's right, Nanami. Tell him to his fucking face that he sucks butt. My voice quavers. It has to be all three of us.
もう昔には戻れないんだ。
Things can never go back to the way they were before. You're wrong.
ナナミだって状況を考えれば理解できるだろう。
Nanami, if you think it through, you'll realize the situation the two of us are in. That can't... That's too cruel. Kaito, you idiot. The moment that leaves my mouth, I turn to run. But the stairway is all that's behind me. Oh, you dumbass. Dude, you forgot you were on the stairs? I'm sorry, I almost knocked a bunch of shit over. Like, what the fuck? Like... You're kind of dumb, huh? Now he's gonna touch you, and it's gonna try and make it romantic, and it's just... No! I disagree! I misstepped. I'm losing my balance. Oh no, I'm falling! Damsel.
ナナミ
A scream barely has time to leave my mouth before Kaito's body is beside mine. This game. Suddenly, I'm not falling. Kaito is holding me tight in his arms. Bonk. Shaken from nearly falling down the stairs, I curl up in his arms as tears fill my eyes. Little crybaby. Little crybaby. Little small little crybaby. I'm close enough that I can feel him breathing. His face is close to mine. I should be calming down, but my heart is still hammering in my chest. Ah. Ah! Sorry. I feel embarrassed to be this close to him, even though he's my childhood friend. I can feel the warmth of his body. Don't touch each other. Like, no. Also, I regret this. I kind of regret this. They're both very creepy. I thought, like, ha ha ha, this is gonna be so funny. It's just gonna be a girl falling in love with these weird looking dudes, and it's gonna be funny. And then I'll play this other one about a dude falling in love with some weird looking ladies. But it's creepy. They're creeping me out, man. That warmth brings me back to reality, and I realize exactly where I am.
危ないところだったな。
That was close. Just hearing his gentle voice puts me at ease.
気をつけろよ。
Be more careful, okay? Okay. I nod, and with that small motion, the tears that had been gathering begin to spill out.
泣いてるのか
What does it look like? You have enough eyes to see, right?
Are you crying? I'm sorry. I was just scared. I'm fine now.
謝るなよ。こういう時は ありがとうでいいんだ。
Don't apologize. Just say thank you. Thank you.
ああ、でも俺は謝らないとな。
Yeah, but I'm the one who has to apologize. No, I was just being a selfish brat.
とりあえず俺と純也のことは近々決着がつくと思うから。
I think this thing between me and Junya will be over pretty soon.
しばらくは見守っててくれないか。
Just sit back and watch for a while, okay? Just watch?
あ
Duh. I've...
あ、ん
Yes? I've got a lot going through my mind right now.
考える
Sounds kind of rude. Do you? Sounds kind of rude, doesn't it?
I don't know what to say.
Shut up. We're not friends. We are friends.
I don't know what to say. I can't even think of what I should be thinking about. But I'm sure that this whole thing will just end in fighting. I don't want that to happen, so maybe lying to him is best for now.
まあいいか。
It's alright. We didn't reach any kind of agreement, but he nods and gently lets go of me.
痛いところはないか。
Are you hurt? I'm fine.
ならよかった。
That's good.
あ、そうだ。もし俺に会いたくなったら放課後に屋上まで来てくれ。
Oh, right. If you need to find me again, come to the roof after school. Is that really okay? Don't you have other friends up there?
放課後はみんな街に遊びに行ってるさ。
After school, they all go roaming around town. Oh, you don't go with them? I guess Miyu-chan isn't quite right after all.
朝から晩まで頭の俺が一緒にいるとあいつらも気が休まらないだろうからな。
If their leader was with them from the beginning of the day until nighttime, they'd have a hard time relaxing. That makes sense. Alright, well, I'll come back sometime, okay?
ああ、待ってるよ。
Sure, I'll be waiting. I'm gonna head home. Do you want to go home together?
せっかくだけどすまない。ちょっと寄るところがあるんだ。
I'd love to, but I can't. I've got somewhere I need to visit. Before I know it, his eyes have hardened. Are you going to a fight? It's just a hunch, but
心配しなくていい。
don't worry about me. Okay. All I can do is nod obediently. The firmness in his words feels a little like he's trying to push me away. Alright then, I'll get going.
ああ、またな。
Alright, later. Yeah, bye. I can feel Kaijo's eyes on my back as I walk away. I trudge toward the suburbs. I've always gone to school in this town. First elementary school, then middle school, and now high school. It might have been different a long time ago, but in high school and middle school, there's no need to go back and forth from my hometown. I can go back to my middle school in the town I love so much. Junya and Kaito each went to different middle schools. I found out why after graduating from elementary school. Those two close friends had simply chosen to go their separate ways. I was shocked. I had thought that it was just natural that the three of us would go to the same middle school together. But I was elated when I found out the three of us were going to the same high school. And now, today, 2.5 years after getting into high school, I finally met them again. Yet despite that, I feel strangely gloomy. I've seen that silhouette a few times before. I'd never talked to him before though. And I went to all the trouble of finding them. If this keeps up, the two will probably end up in a fist fight with each other. Is there anything I can do to stop them? Sheesh, I hate all my negative thinking. No, I can't be that way. No more dark thoughts. I slapped myself clumsily in an attempt to rally my spirits. Alright, I'll talk to them more and look for a solution. Saying it out loud helps lift me out of my sadness a little. I'll go and find them again tomorrow. I should be able to find Kaito after school, but how can I get in touch with Junya? I hear that none of the members of the Lawbreakers or the SDS even attend classes. If that's true, I won't find them in the classrooms. There must be a way to meet with them. Even if I could figure something out, I don't know if I have the courage to go through with it. The only thing I can really think of is going directly to their houses anyway. I haven't thanked him yet for taking care of me either. That's as good of a reason as any to visit someone's house. I begin walking towards Junya's house with a preppiness that surprises me.
What is happening? Do you see that little glitch in the Matrix?
Junya's house is empty. His parents must be out working. There's no response from the intercom. Junya, when are you coming home? I wonder if, unlike Kaito, he's out with his gang members. Kaito has always been the type who enjoyed being alone, but he's a kind person, and you can always rely on him when it comes down to it. That's why everyone loves him. In contrast, Junya always strives to be friends with everyone. Everyone is attracted to his energetic and cheerful personality. If he's gone to hang out in town, he probably won't be home until late. Is he coming back? No, even if he does come back, it's not like anything will change. I only met Junya today by coincidence. I'd have to keep relying on chance. Miyu-chan is right, I have to be more upbeat. I'll wait. I take out my phone and tell my mom that I'll be coming home late. It's kind of a sweet way to re-meet up with Junya. Like, I'm kind of glad that we didn't go meet him in the classroom if we were going to be able to chill out at his house. Because I think it's more meaningful to, like, wait around for someone than it is to just show up where you know they'll be. Before I know it, it's 8 o'clock. I'd feel awkward sitting with my back against the gate as I wait in front of his house, so I stay standing. Unsurprisingly, my legs are starting to hurt. His negligent parents still aren't home. I'm starting to feel worried. Do they still live here? Shining the light from my phone on the nameplate next to the gate, I see that my fears were misplaced. The name Jumonji is imprinted neatly on the metal plate. Come to think of it, I stare at the phone in my hand, glad I thought to get their addresses. I should find out when I can see them again. Just as I put away my phone. What are you doing here? It's the same voice I heard this afternoon. I turn in the direction it came from and see Junya. As soon as I catch the first glimpse of him, I breathe a sigh of relief. I mean, she kind of did already have a cold today, right? So, what's up? You waiting? No, don't do that to your hair. Don't. Learn to side part and let your hair be in your face. It's fine. What's up? You waiting for me? You want to catch a cold or something? I wanted to thank you for today. I didn't do anything that deserves your thanks, though. He tilts his head. I found a towel on my forehead when I woke up, and the teacher said you had been there. That fat geezer. Don't say that. He's a good teacher. Whatever. I didn't do anything. I was just killing time. Still, thanks. Sure. Also, I didn't lie when I said I wanted to thank him, but there's more I want to say to him. Do you think we could start hanging out again?
俺と会う
You want to hang out with me? Yes. That's what I meant when I asked if we could hang out. Just
携帯
like,
の番号交換しとくか
well, I guess we could exchange phone numbers if you want. But please! I jump at the unexpected proposal.
なんかに書いてくれ後でメールするからよ
Write it down for me. I'll text you later. Ah, hold on a sec. I produce a notebook from my bag, write down my phone number and email, and carefully hand it over to him. Junior glances at it, then stuffs it in his pocket.
サンキューな
Thanks. No, I'm the one who should thank you.
さてとさっさと飯作っちまわないとな寝るの遅くなっちまう
Alright, I gotta go make dinner. I'm gonna end up going to bed late. You cook?
一人暮らしだからな料理くらいできる
I live alone, so yeah, I can do that. That's unexpected.
親父もおふくろも年に数回しか帰ってこないから自然と上達した
He really hates his parents. Wow. My old man and that hag were only ever home a few times a year, so I had to learn. Are they on business trips?
親父の海外転勤におふくろがついていっちまってな1年くらい前だったか
My pop got transferred overseas for his job, and the hag went with him. That was about a year ago, I think. Why do so many people get transferred overseas? In anime and manga and whatever whatnots. Oh, you must be lonely.
そうでもねえさあ飯の前に
Nah, I ain't lonely. His face turns away from me to gaze out across the moonlit neighborhood.
お前んちって近くだったよな確かこっちの方向だったか
You live pretty close to here, right? Somewhere in this direction? Yes, I suppose so.
ちゃっちゃと送っちまうか
Walk me home, please. That'd be so sweet. You want me to walk you home real quick? Ah, my bad. I'm good. No.
悪くていい意味わかんねえ言葉だな
Accept his offer. Get walked home, you little wench. Do cute romantical things for this romance gablin. Gremlin. I'm a romance gremlin. I'm a romance gremlin. It devours my life. You're bad and good. I don't get what you're saying. He's already started walking off. I can get home on my own. Did he hear me? He isn't stopping. Okay, I'm sorry, but he's much more of a sweetie than Kaito. Like, I can't help it. This gross little bug guy is gonna be our love interest. I hope. The two of us walk together beneath the cold sky, and we're at my house in just a few minutes. Neither of us has said a word. Jinya must have remembered where I live. He just went straight to my house without stopping.
じゃまたな
Alright, see ya. Yeah, thanks for taking me home.
いや寒いのに待たせて悪かったな
Nah, I'm just sorry I kept you waiting out in the cold. It's okay, I'm not sick anymore, don't worry. You got over that quick, dude. Like, it's still the same day. What the frick are you talking about?
そうかまあ無理すんなよな
Is that so? Well, don't push yourself. With that, Junya turns and starts walking quickly back the way he came. With his back to me. Good night. I call out to him before heading inside. I want to romance Junya. It's Tuesday, December 11th. What do you mean? It's Friday, the 6th of November. Is it still though? It will be for another 20 minutes. The next morning, I meet Mia-chan by the school's gate.
おはよう風邪はもう大丈夫
Morning. How's your cold? You okay now? Morning. I'm all better. I say it as cheerfully as I can manage. I don't need more stress after yesterday.
あれ元気になったというかいつもより元気に見えるけど
Huh? You sure are. You seem more lively than usual. Oh, I do? Am I acting unnaturally?
なんかいい顔してる嬉しいことでもあった
Just like, you look happy. Did something good happen recently? Miyu-chan grins devilishly. Something good definitely happened, alright. I got a text from Junya before bed last night. It's Junya, I added you. It's just that one sentence, but I'm happy I have a reply at all. And Kaito said we can meet again. I'm starting to reconnect with the two friends whom I thought were lost forever. Something good did happen. So yesterday...
こんな話だったら大歓迎だからね
If it's a sad story, I want to hear all about it. Do I have an aura of happiness around me? What makes her say that? You do? Alright. But wouldn't a sad story be boring?
そうだよねじゃあ英語で
She's silly. Totally. Alright, tell it in English then. What, English? I'm worse than bad when it comes to English. Yep. You, stupido. I don't know what she was trying to say. She starts cracking up before I finish. Oh.
じゃあ次は
Okay. That's so mean. Alright. Next. I don't know what she finds so hilarious, but she collapses to the ground with laughter. She can barely stop long enough to breathe. Is Miu the secret romance? She pounds the ground with a fist as she laughs. I'm pretty sure she'll asphyxiate soon. She's flopping around like a beached fish. That was great. I have no clue what you're laughing at.
いやいやいや死ぬかと思った
No way. I thought I was gonna die. Okay. Pretty confused. Unlike yesterday, we actually do have class starting from first period. Most of the boys are missing, but the teacher doesn't comment. Predictable. Those are the guys who joined the gangs. We make it all the way past fourth period without any incidents, and soon it's lunchtime.
ななみ一緒にご飯食べよ
Wanna eat together, Nanami? Miyu-chan appears holding her lunchbox in one hand. Sure. She borrows a nearby empty chair, and we eat our lunches on top of my desk.
そういえば昨日の用事って何だったの
By the way, what was it you had to do yesterday? Huh? Oh, yeah, I never told her, did I?
もしかして嬉しいことがあったって言ったのその用事
Did it have to do with the good thing you said happened to you? Yeah, well, when I think back to yesterday, I'm certainly glad I got to see Junya and Kaito again, but they weren't exactly happy reunions either. Is it even possible for things to go back to the way they were? Well, I tell her about what happened yesterday, along with my relationship to Junya and Kaito. It's all surprising to her, but she stays silent until the very end.
なんていうかさ正直びっくりすぎ
That's like, honestly, a real shock. Yeah, right?
だってさその二人って両方ともグループの頭だよ
But those two are the leaders of the gangs.
その両方とななみが幼馴染だったって
And they're your childhood friends? I was just as surprised to find out that those two had become the leaders of separate gangs of delinquents.
あの二人が昔友達だったっていう噂は聞いたことがあったけど
I had heard that those two had been friends a long time ago, but still. Yeah, I know.
ナナミには辛いかもしれないけど
This must be really hard on you, Nanami.
近いうちに大きな衝突があるって噂も流れてるよ
But I've heard rumors that the two groups are about to clash big time. What do you mean by big time?
この二人ももうそろそろ卒業でしょ何事もなく世代交代するから
Those two are about to graduate, aren't they? Maybe it'll be as simple as just passing leadership to another
も
guy.
しかしたら最後に頭同士で決着つけるんじゃないか
But everything might just explode too.
噂はもっぱら後者だね
Most people are guessing it'll be the second one. Yesterday, Junya said that one day he and Kaito would have to fight. That day will be here soon. Somehow I need to stop them.
止める方法か
But how can you? The drop in her mood brings her eyes to the floor with it. She must be thinking hard about this. Her chopsticks haven't moved for a while. 2 years ago, before all this chaos started, if those two had reunited. The two gangs existed back then, but the school was at peace. Masato-senpai had negotiated a truce between the two groups, so peace prevailed. Well, it wasn't quite peace, it just seemed peaceful from the outside. But if those two had met in that time of peace, everything would be different now. Now that I think about it, I guess they were friends up until the end of elementary school. As I begin muttering to myself, scared me, what the heck? Miyu-chan gently pokes me in the forehead. That hurts, Miyu-chan. I look up at her as she pokes me and see her looking me straight in the eye.
今をしっかり見つめないとね
You have to watch the situation carefully, okay? Yeah, you're right. She smiles warmly.
それにしても嬉しそうだった朝とは反対になっちゃったかな
Anyway, it seems there's a bit of a cloud over this otherwise happy morning, isn't there? Yes, but I feel like just meeting with the two of them is a step in the right direction.
じゃあ今日からは放課後が忙しくなるね
Then I bet you're gonna be busy after school today, won't you? Oh, I was slouching really hard and now my back hurts. Why was I slouching so hard? That's odd. You dummy? Then I bet you're gonna be busy after school today, won't you? Yeah, sorry, I guess we won't be able to go home together for a while.
私のことなんか気にしなくていいからむしろ応援してる
Don't you worry about me, I've got your back. Thank you, Miyu-chan. She shyly turns her gaze away.
まあ友達が困ってたら応援するなんてのは当たり前だからね
Yeah, well, how could I leave a friend in need hanging? I gaze at Miyu-chan, and unconsciously I curl my lip into a smile. Just one lip? School ends. Final exams are coming up, so club activities are cancelled, and everyone starts heading home after a closing assembly. The gang members must have left to hang out around town, too. The school building is silent, abandoned. Without the hustle and bustle of students to fill it, the school... Students. Not students. There's just an S missing. To fill it, the school grounds feel strangely cold. Kaito said I can find him on the roof. And I could probably meet up with Junya if I sent him a text. Who should I go see? We're gonna go see Junya. Fuck Kaito. Yeah, he seems nice enough, but Junya is the biggest sweetie that ever done sweeted with his creepy ass fucking insect face. I should go see Junya. I take out my phone and set off a text. Want to meet? Where are you? I grasp my phone tightly as I sit. All I can do is stare at the screen. What do I do if he doesn't reply? Be sad forever and always. The thought crosses my mind, but I know there's nothing to worry about. My phone buzzes. A text from Junya. At school gate. That one text is all it takes to make me smile dumbly. On my way. With that reply, I grab my bag and fly out of the classroom. Junya is standing right next to the gate. Creeps me out every time. Sorry to keep you waiting. Whatever, you got here fast.
すぐ来てくれたじゃねえか。で、何の用だ？
I forgot he voice acts. Damn it! I forgot you had a voice, Junya. I was just gonna talk for you. Shut up. That's what I'm saying. Whatever, you got here fast. So, what do you want? As I struggle to come up with a reply, Junya turns his back to me and starts walking away. Wait! But he doesn't turn back. Did I make him mad?
何も用事ないなら、ちょっと街まで出てみるか。
His face is so creepy! If you got nothing else, you want to come into town with me? Huh? Come on, let's go.
行くぞ。
Oh, okay. I chase after him, thinking how glad I am to have texted him.
ナナミ、なんかしたいことはねえか？
Nanami, you got something you want to do? Well, just talking is fine with me.
話は苦手だからよ。なんかして遊ぼうぜ。
Talking, huh? I'm not great at that. Let's do something fun. I obviously want to talk to him to try to find a solution to all this, but trying to get closer to him is also important to me. Alright, but I haven't hung out with a guy since elementary school. Plus, I have no idea what boys his age are supposed to like doing.
もしかして小学校の頃に俺たちと遊んで以来ってことか？
So, like, us two are the last dudes you hung out with? Yeah, I don't really talk to boys normally.
じゃあ、なんで俺に会いてえなんて言ったんだよ。
He's so flirty, it's really funny. Well, why'd you want to meet up with me then? But you and Kaito aren't boys, you're my childhood friends. Junya scratches his head, baffled.
俺も男なんだけどな。
His face. Ew. I'm still a dude, you know. Yeah, I guess that's true. As soon as he says it, I become acutely aware of that fact.
じゃあ、とりあえずゲーセンにでも行くか。
Alright, well, let's go to an arcade or something. As I stand there in bewilderment, he glances at me nonchalantly before starting off toward the nearest arcade. Even his eyes change color. He's so into it, what the fuck. Junya shouts his war cry. He sounds like he's about to kill someone. A guitar-shaped controller hangs from his shoulder. He's so into it. He swings his arm in a huge arc as he strums the strings. I strum the strings on my own controller with the same timing. As I do, a big miss pops up on the screen. I guess my timing is off. Musical notes fall from the top of the screen. The moment they hit the bar on the bottom of the screen, I strum the strings on my controller. I don't really get rhythm games like this, but this is pretty fun. Even if I am terrible. JD looks like he's having fun. He doesn't seem to care that he's getting nothing but misses. He's really bad at it too. That's really funny. He swings the controller around like he's a guitarist in a band. As I gaze at him, he's such a nerd. Oh my god. Hey, don't stop strumming. Play. Play your heart out. I'm not sure I completely understand what he just said, but he really seems to be enjoying himself. Alright, I reignite my fighting spirit and turn my attention back on the screen. I stroke in time with the next note. Yeah! I hear him chuckle a little. He must have heard me yell. The words that light up the screen are the same as ever. Nothing but misses. But the strange melody that the two of us are creating as we strum is what's most fun to me. Once we run out of fun things to do in the arcade, we rest on a bench on the sidewalk, drinks in hand. Ooh, that was kick-ass. You're kick-ass. You're my friend now. We're friends. You don't get a choice. Don't click end. What does that do? Quick save. Yes. Wait, what? Look at the texture. Weird. Okay. Yeah, that was the first time I've done something like that. My heart was pounding. That was your first time? I haven't done much in an arcade aside from using the photo booths. The photo booths? Those machines that take your picture? Yeah. That was really close. I'm sorry. That's fun? Isn't that just for like passport photos and stuff? Take a picture, please! Take a cute picture together! I want them to take a cute picture together so much! It's not quite like that. It's not? I don't know if I get it. Okay, why don't we try it together then? I'm astonished by the words that are coming out of my mouth. Things have suddenly gotten a little awkward. That's not really something you offer to do normally. I guess if there's a booth here? Okay. If Kaito is here, we could get a picture with the three of us. No, I shouldn't think like that. What's up? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Oh, no, it's nothing. I burped and it tastes like Funyuns. I haven't had Funyuns in a really long time. I don't know why it tasted like Funyuns. I did have onions in my dinner, so maybe that's why. Oh no, it's nothing. But I want to see the photo booth. Well, you think it's about time to head home then? Junya stands up. A little more. He turns his head to look at me as he sits back down. You got somewhere you want to go? No, it's not that. I'm not sure if this is the right way to bring this up, but I cautiously ask. How did you end up as the leader of the lawbreakers? He shoots me a puzzled glance. Why do you want to know something like that? Something I'm curious about? I'm definitely not looking for a way to get them to make up or anything. I wanted to see a cute photo booth picture, but I guess that was too much to ask since we already saw him strumming the guitar and there's only so many special images that they would want to make. But somebody out there, if you're very good at art, maybe I'll do it. Will you please make me a picture of them in a photo booth, please? That would be so great. Thank you. Even if it's 100 million years from now, send it to my grave. Well, I won't have a grave. I want to be ashed and then buried with a tree. Send it to my tree. It's stationary. Hopefully there's no apocalypse that kills my tree. Junya stays silent, his lips still. The awkward silence continues for minutes. Actually, it's probably only a few minutes, but it feels like a lifetime. Until... there was a fight between some of the upperclassmen right after I got into the school. The leader of the lawbreakers was on the end of that. After that, he asked me to become the leader, and here we are.
同時に責任ってやつも一緒にくっついてきたけどな。
Well, becoming a leader came with its own responsibilities, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I wonder if things would be different now if that fight had never happened. It's depressing to think about. That's all in the past. Stop thinking about what happened before. Think about what's going to happen now, you little shit.
どうした？浮かない顔して。
What's wrong? You look sad. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have asked something you didn't want to talk about.
いや、大した理由じゃねえから、なんか話しづらかっただけだ。
Nah, it's nothing special. It's just kind of hard to talk about. Hmm?
頭を張ってんだから、もっとすげえ理由があるって期待されてんのかな。
I mean, I thought that becoming the leader would have made me real important.
なんて思ってな。
Or something. He smiles nervously. Didn't it? Everyone's looking to you for leadership. That's amazing. It is amazing, but I know Junya doesn't think so.
さてと、帰るか。
Come on, wanna get out of here? Sure. And just like that, we start heading back, walking side by side. Little snow. Oh. This is my snowflake. His name is Henry. Do you like him? He's about to die. Good night, Henry. I'm actually kind of really sad now. That hurt my feelings, Henry. How could you do this to me? Beneath the cold sky, I sit on a swing in the park. I stay there for half an hour, wondering to myself, what do I do? If I stayed in my house, I think I would have just collapsed. So I went out instead, but I still can't find a solution. I am, of course, still worried about Junya and Kaito. The only ones I could talk to about my meetings with them are my mom and Miyu-chan. There's one more person. Masato-senpai. Masato-senpai used to play with the three of us at the park almost every day. He seemed to live nearby, so we ran into him a lot. Right after I got into high school, we met in the hallway and he seemed to suddenly remember me. I was really surprised when he started talking to me out of the blue that day, but afterwards, we kept in touch right up until he graduated. But I haven't seen him at all since he graduated. Besides, I'd need to go to Tokyo if I wanted to ask for his help. I hear he got into Tokyo University. And I don't know his address anyway. I really don't know where to go from here. Yeah? What happened? Something tickles my calf, and I look down at my feet. Is it a cat? There's a kitty nuzzling up against my leg. Listening carefully, I hear it purring. I wish Junya and Kaito were as easy to please as you. As I imagine them rubbing their bodies against me. What? It didn't even occur to me what I was reading. I just read it and then was like, yeah, cool, it's great. Wait, what? Wait, hang on, what? That is indeed too lewd! Excuse me. Wait, is there a way to end up with both of them? Can I have a little harem? A small miniature harem of two? That's a little too lewd. You might do this and that. I was not prepared for this. You can't just throw my girl. You can't just have my girl having imaginations and stuff at me. I was not prepared. Excuse me. Stop. No. Stop having these crazy ideas. I slapped my cheeks back and forth as I tried to compose myself. Maybe I could think of a way if things were different. I stand there thinking as the cat rubs its chin against me. You're just jealous. I blurted out without thinking. How can you be so friendly with me when we've just met? Actually, the cat does not respond. It just keeps purring as I scratch its back. Somehow I do feel a little better just from petting it, though. I haven't figured anything out, of course, but the weight on my shoulders feels a little lighter. I suppose I should thank you. I rifle through my pockets, but I don't seem to have anything I could give to the cat. Sorry, I'll give you something to eat next time, okay? I stand, moving back from the cat, and as soon as he realizes he's not getting any food, he quickly departs. He lets out a little meow as he scurries away. Thanks. I thank the cat for giving me some strength and then leave the park. Wednesday, December 12th.
How long is this game? I've already been going for almost 2 hours. I mean, some of that was me futzing around after Justin scared the pants out of me. But still.
Ohayo, Nanami.
Morning, Nanami. Mia-chan follows me to my seat. I don't know if I look like I'm sweating, but I am. It's really hot in here. I can't do anything about it. Normally I would get my fan, but Bean has to sleep. He's starting a new job tomorrow, so like I can't steal the fan from him. I'm not that rude. Just have to be hot and die. Mia-chan follows me to my seat. Oh, morning, Mia-chan.
ねえ、ナナミは受験勉強とかしてる？
Hey, Nanami. Did you study for the test? No, I didn't. Did you?
私もしてないね。
Nopers. Me neither. As I wonder why she'd ask right off the bat, Mia-chan says,
実はさ、うちの親が卒業したら全寮制の予備校に入れって言ってきてさ。
Actually, my parents said that when I graduate, they're gonna send me off to live at a prep school for a year before college. A prep school? So you didn't get accepted into college then?
そうそう。そこの予備校で1年勉強し直して国立大を受けろって。
That's right. They said that if I study at a prep school for a year, I'll be able to get into a national university. Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
まったくよ。ナナミは卒業したらどうするの？
Seriously, what are you gonna do when you graduate, Nanami? I was thinking I might want to try going to a culinary school, you know? I heard they'll accept applications even a month after the deadline.
料理か。揚げ物とか怖くない？
Scared of fried food, but why? Culinary school, huh? You're not scared of fried food? No, I was at first, but it's fine now that I'm used to it.
あと、魚をさばいたりするのとか。
What about gutting fish and stuff? I'm already good at that. It's not a problem if you've done it before.
ちなみに聞くけどさ、ナナミは掃除とか洗濯とか得意？
This is a little off topic, but are you good at cleaning and doing laundry? Yeah, maybe not great, but I do like it. Cleaning things is satisfying. Mia-chan breathes a heavy sigh, as if she's relieved to hear that.
ナナミは絶対にいいお嫁さんになるよ。
You'll definitely be a great wife someday. As soon as she finishes her sentence, she turns to leave. Hey, Mia-chan! Mia-chan turns back toward me.
この家賃
You damn normie. She spits her words at me, full of venom, before returning to her seat. I thought maybe she was, like, joking? But now I'm not so sure what the heck. Another school day is over. As always, I decide to go find one of those two. But who should I go find? Obviously Junya. We're spending all of our time with him. I'll go find Junya. I take my phone and send off a text. Still at school? Let's go home together. I'm gripping my phone tightly and stare out the window. Outside, the trees sway in the wind. They must be evergreens. Such a life must be so lonely. They can't even scatter their leaves like other trees. But even so, their leaves and needles are turning dark, making it really feel like winter.
No reply yet, huh? Just as my gaze falls back to my phone, it vibrates, letting me know that a reply has arrived. It's a text from Junya. Okay, I'll wait at the gate. Yo.
Yo.
Thanks for waiting. Shall we go then? You wanna go straight home? Well, okay, I'm back. The game crashed, and I obviously hadn't saved recently, so I just loaded my last save, and I honestly cannot, for the life of me, remember where I left off. Also, it's the next day, kinda, sorta. I mean, it was the middle of the night. I have done one sleep, and I'm wearing the same shirt for continuity, but I am also wearing makeup, so that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. It's fine. Hello. Straight home? Huh? Why don't we stop over somewhere? I probably shouldn't talk over him. You know. Alright. Alright, let's go then. Junya smiles an unexpectedly boyish smile. What? Where? It's a joke. It was a joke. We're going to hang out. He's blushing! This is definitely not the arcade one, right? Hang out. Well, you know. He trails off. Somehow, I think he's blushing a little. Aw. What's wrong? I tilt my head in confusion at his actions, and he turns his back to me. As if to say, just be quiet and follow me, he starts walking away with quick steps. Ah, little nerd. What on earth is he planning? I follow him, remaining completely clueless. Finally, a long line of girls comes into view. Hey, Junya, what's going on? I ask him, curious, but who cares? Is his curt reply, and he keeps moving forward without dropping his pace. Huh? I can't believe my eyes. Junya just imposes himself at the very front. Junya, what about the line? Yeah, what the heck? What is happening? Without any other option, I stand next to the silent Junya. What's this line for? I cast a glance at his stony features. What is going on? And he swiftly turns his face away. I knew it. He's embarrassed. Of course he's embarrassed. I got that already, you dimwit. You're acting weird, Junya. I look straight ahead from the front of the line and see grand opening. Delicious crepes. Heart. Ah, that's cute. I would have done a real heart, but I have emoji. Don't judge me. I must constantly fiddle. Written on a sign in front of us. Even the heart is written in a cute, delicate style. Oh, he likes sweet stuff. We saw that in the opening. Is this? What? You just want a crepe? A smile finds its way onto my face. You don't wanna? His tone is rough, but I'm starting to enjoy this a little. Heh. None of the lawbreakers are gonna come here. You hear me? I don't doubt you. No, that's not... You like sweets, right, Nanami? We came here so I could treat you to one. I don't know if I believe that, but this is getting interesting. Yeah, I like sweets. Thank you for bringing me here.
違う。お前のためじゃねえよ。
You're a little shit. It's not like that. I didn't do it for you. But didn't you just say you wanted to treat me? He hides his face again. Soon it's our turn to order.
うめえな。
It's good. We've brought our crepes and found a nearby bench to sit on. Now we start digging in. Yeah, it's so tasty. I want one. That sounds really good. I'm eating the fruit mix crepe, which of course has lots of fruit in it. Ginny has the strawberry special. Unsurprisingly, it's packed with strawberries. It looks good. Damn. I glance over in time to see him open his mouth wide and shove the crepe in. His cheeks puff up as he stuffs his face, and he smiles happily as he chews on it. He's so cute. He's grotesque and cute. It's funny. I can tell he likes it from the way he's eating it. That expression of pure food-related bliss is kind of cute. I can't stop myself from staring, just a little too long.
どうした？欲しいのか？
What? You want some? He must have seen me because he's staring back at me now. No, it's... I can't say I'm admiring him, but I'm otherwise tongue-tied.
お前クリームついてっぞ。
Hmm? Hey, you got some cream on you. Huh? I comb my fingers across my cheek to confirm it, but I can't find anything.
たく。
Sheesh. And then this is that classic anime moment where you, like, wipe off the food of somebody else. Like, why are they... Why? Why are they always getting food all over their faces? Junior's finger brushes across my lower lip. Wiping the cream off me, his finger travels to his own mouth and Don't do that! Not in front of me, okay, you sick fuckers? Get a room, you're out in public, what the fuck? Ah! My heart's pounding and my chest is tight.
これで取れただろ？
You're good now. Ah, yeah, thanks.
どうした？顔赤くねえか？
I wonder why, friend? But your face is pretty red. Bruh. No, it's not. Him eating something that was on my mouth. That's like an indirect kiss. I really wish I didn't realize that just now. The indirect kiss. It's the silliest thing. I've probably indirectly kissed everyone in my life in that case. I share my drink, okay? I do it. Not as much since COVID, but I share my drink, alright? Can't help it. Drink a little drink. You want some? It's good drink. That reminds me. I know I was drinking Snapple peach tea because that's all the whole store had. But buy peach tea. That's where it's at. I think that's the last drink I shared with someone. It tastes like eating a peach. It's so good. Oh my god. They sell them in singles. If you have a chance to taste them, do it. Freaking do it and tell me what you think. Because, wow, it's good. This is something out of some girly romance manga. Wait, what? But this isn't a manga? That actually just happened. I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm a dunderhead. This can't be happening. I feel like I'm about to explode. I take a bite of my crepe to distract myself. Yep, these are delicious, aren't they? Wow. You wanna know what I had for breakfast? They're eating sweets, right? So I have to tell somebody my crime. A couple of days ago, me and the husband had to drive somewhere a long distance away, and we stopped to get drink. And because he's so nice, he bought me this Miniature pecan pie. Bought me a miniature pecan pie. I ate it. I had 400 calories of pecan pie for breakfast. Don't tell anyone. I didn't eat anything else either. But I'm drinking water. I'm not having any more Snapple. That's how I make up for it. I just don't drink any calories. I'm sorry. I'm not a true adult. Yep. These are delicious, aren't they? I read that.
ああ、うめえ。
Ume. Huh? Yeah, they're great. Junior takes another bite of his own crepe to try and ignore the tension building between us. Ooh, that sweet romantical attention. I mean, same in this context. Hi, Smalls. Goodbye, Smalls. As I watch him out of the corner of my eye, my heart begins to calm down. Alright, see you later. As soon as we're in front of my house, he turns on his heel and starts walking away. Can you stop distracting me? I keep rereading stuff. No! You're not allowed to play with that. As soon as we're in front of my house, he turns on his heel and starts walking away. Do you remember when I already read that twice? Ah, Junior, wait! What did I just say? I have so much I want to talk about. I mean, I did want to hang out today, and I definitely had a lot of fun, but there's something I want to talk about. I prepare for the worst as I call out to him. You can see her with a little ball. It's blue. Oh! I promise I'm not trying to steal it from you, child. I prepare for the worst as I call out to him. I'm pretty sure I also read that. What is it? You said that you and Kaito are gonna have to fight each other soon, right? Junior stares at me, still and silent. If there's any way this can end without a fight.
ねえよ。前に言ったろ。俺が決められることじゃねえんだ。
There's not. I told you. It's not something we decided. I didn't see what happened just now. I hope she's okay, because that sounded like a rough landing. Now I'm the one who stays silent. I don't know what I can say to that. Junior begins to speak.
なあ、ナナミ。
Hey, Nanami. His tone is gentle.
俺はな、ナナミと再会できて嬉しかった。
I'm happy I got to see you again.
難しいことを考えるのはなしにしようや。
You don't have to worry about any of this, okay? Huh?
時々だけど、こうやって一緒に遊んで家まで送る。
Hanging out with you and walking you home.
それを俺は楽しみにしていたいんだ。
Even if we only do it once in a while, it's something I look forward to.
他の連中の前ではよ。
When I'm around these
ねえからよ。
when I'm around these guys, I gotta always be on my toes. Baby Fetch. She does actually play Fletch though. I always gotta be on my toes. He stares at me with serious, piercing eyes.
お前と一緒にいるときだけは、いや、
It's only when I'm with you that I can, I mean... He trails off and silence falls over us again. Until...
やっぱ今の忘れてくれ。おせっかいなお前でも構わねえよ。
Damn it, just forget it. Not even someone as nosy as you should care about this. He laughs as if he's trying to play it off as a joke. Hello, Kamir. Okay. Sorry, I know it's really bright and glaring. There's nothing I could do about it. I mean, I could do something about it. I'll put my head in the way.
Does that make it better or worse?
He laughs as if he's trying to play it off as a joke.
Right through my chair. There. I mean, I could read it over here now, I guess.
Jinya? You don't even want to hang out up there! What the heck? I opened it just for you.
Okay. It's a weird thing that you've just done. I accept.
なんでもねえよ。じゃ、今度こそ帰るわ。
It's nothing. Anyway, it's about time to get going. The way he's talking is almost too familiar, and he stares at me like I'm a child who's too young to understand. Rude.
Oops, sorry. It's not mirrored. So normally you would move this way to move whatever. You'd move you know what a mirror is like, but then when you're not mirrored and you're trying to look at yourself, it's a little confusing.
Hello, I have both now. You're a little shit child.
またな。
Later. Yeah, later. I wave goodbye. I watch him as he walks away until the darkness of the night finally swallows him up. Thursday the 13th!
How long is this gonna go on for? Like, I have questions. I thought this was gonna be a short game. It's a pretty cheap game, and I got it on sale, so I was like, oh, cool. It seems like all the teachers have a training workshop to go to this afternoon, so today is a half day. All the teachers? Wow. I'm going home earlier than usual today. It would normally be lunch time right now. Naturally, my stomach is growling, but I didn't bring anything for lunch today. As I ponder what I should do, stop and get food?
Nanami?
Hello, Miyu. Like, I'm not sure what to make of you anymore. Are you my friend? Or are you just mean to me?
Nanami? Miya-chan arrives at the scene.
On the scene.
Oh, Miya-chan, where are you gonna eat lunch?
ごめんね。今日は他に用事があって。
Sorry, but I actually had other plans today. I guess she just came to tell me she isn't going home with me. Do you? Okay, no problem.
次は一緒に食べて帰ろう。
We should grab food together next time.
Okay.
I have to sneeze. I'm really sorry. I'll definitely make it up to you.
Oh, okay, she is there. I was like, neither cat is here. I opened the window for you guys. But little one is here. Okay. I'll keep the window open then.
I'm really sorry. I'll definitely make it up to you. Don't worry about it, okay?
ありがとう、ナナミ。じゃあまたね。
Thanks, Nanami. Alright, see you later. Bye, Meech. She dashes out of the classroom, waving to me as she goes. Am I the only one who feels a little lonely right now? Now what do I do? Going to eat by myself would be Wait. What if I try to invite those two? I'm not sure if they'd want to eat lunch together, but just meeting up should be fine, right? Now, who to invite? Jinya, obviously. We're up his butt currently. Let's try Jinya. I whip out my phone and send off a message. Let's eat lunch together, and sent. I tap the send button, and as soon as I set my phone down on the desk, I get a notification that I've received a message. Whoa, that was quick. I'll check the text to find the text I got is some kind of strange advertisement. We will satisfy your rose-colored desires. I sigh as I read the tagline, and I get another text. That's unexpected. Ah. This one's from Junya. Want to eat takoyaki. I perk up as I read it. Waiting at gates. I send him a reply and leave the classroom. I love how they used 8 to short wait, but not to short gate. Time drags on as we sit on a park bench and finish our takoyaki.
まだまだ時間あるけど、なんかするか？
We still got time. Anything you want to do? What should we do?
眠そうだな。
You look tired. Yeah. Of course I'm tired. My belly's full and we're sitting on this bench doing nothing. And there's the weather. The warm sunlight is so relaxing. No way.
たまにはこういうのもいいな。
That reminds me it's so nice out today. What's the weather like?
It's currently partly cloudy and 81 degrees.
Yeah, and it's kind of windy. Oh, it's so nice out, and I'm in here playing video games. What the fuck's wrong with me? Should go outside or something. Maybe I will. Let's finish this up quickly so I can go outside! Tan this pasty white girl. Tan her. Salzar, are you just gonna lay there or are you gonna play in the window more? This sort of thing ain't bad sometimes. What?
こうやってのんびり過ごすってのもありだなって思ってよ。
I was just thinking, it's nice to be able to kick back like this. Yeah, it is. Oh man, my eyelids are getting heavy. Are they gonna like snooze on each other's shoulders? My thoughts are getting kind of fuzzy, and I can't turn my head. What, were you drugged? Like, that's an aggressive way to like be like, I'm sleepy, maybe take a nap.
寝るか？
You asleep? No. Okay. Yes? Huh? Where'd this weird pillow come from? Oh, I wonder. Is it a lap? Is it a shoulder? Let's take bets. Bets a shoulder. Because he's a dude and there's no way a girl would lay on a dude's lap. He has an outie. It's warm. Smells nice. Does it smell like a bug? What? Startled, I pulled myself away from Junya. Sorry. Before I knew it, I had fallen asleep, leaning on Junya's shoulder. Nailed it! Ow! What the fuck? Ow! What the fuck, kitty? That was so rude. Before I knew it, I had fallen asleep, leaning on Junya's shoulder. Right, called it. That's what I was saying.
いや、別に構わねえけどよ。
Nah, it's whatever. I'm slurring my words a bit. I must have slept for a long time. Or been drugged! How long did I sleep?
10分くらいじゃねえか？
Just like 10 minutes. Oh, really? Sorry.
謝るなって。その悪い気はしねえし。
I told you to stop saying you're sorry. I don't mind. Thanks. Little shy boy. I can't believe I'd do something so rude. Dude, he wanted it. Don't even play. You know he wanted it too. Though I do feel like I slept better than usual.
またいつでも言えよ。
See? He's down. Look at this little chicken wing. Sorry, wrong side. Chicken wing. Little chicken wing. Oh, it's gone. My snack! That's what I keep my cats around for, so I could snack on their little chicken wings. Just ask if you need it again. Huh?
眠くなったら肩でも膝でも貸してやるって言ってんだ。
I'm saying, if you get tired, you can borrow my shoulder or my lap anytime. Your lap? I told you he has an outie. They're terrified his outie is gonna get stuck in your ear. I'm funny, okay? I at least make myself laugh, okay? Wait, but that's still... Just as I start to speak, he slowly stands up. What's wrong?
いや、ちょっと待っててくれ。
Nothing. Wait here a sec. Is it gonna get drank? Junior walks away. I look toward where he's headed and see a playground with 5 kindergarten-age boys playing on it. But something strange. 4 of them are sitting at the top of the slide, but one is on the ground crying. Junior heads straight for the crying boy and squats next to him. Looks like he's talking to the boy. You think that she would have realized there was a crying child, like, sooner? I don't know about you, but if I hear somebody crying, I immediately look over and I'm like, oh my god, are they okay? And she's like, oh, crying child. I didn't notice that until my friend went over there. What? Looks like he's talking to the boy. Thinking I should go over there too, I stand up. Gross. What is it exactly we're seeing right here? I'm scared. Just as Junior hefts the boy onto his back, piggyback style. And just like that, the boy goes from crying to smiling, and he begins screeching with delight. Junior's got an even wider smile across his face. As I try to decide what I should do, Junior runs up the slide, the boy still on his back. The other 4 boys who had been laughing a moment before scream, "Monster!" and flee. Ah, this little boy, he green. Why is everybody creatures? Why? I don't get it. I don't think it's ever explained. After last night, I wanted to see how long the game was. I looked at some of the reviews. I don't think it's ever explained in either of the games. Junior runs after them in pursuit, chasing them around the plaza. The fleeing boys and the boy on Junior's back all howl with laughter. They smack each other to rile each other up, and they pretend to trip to let the others catch up. Even Junior is trying to chase after them all. Little by little, fatigue creeps into Junior's features, but he keeps chasing them, yelling all the way. It's a heartwarming scene. What I don't get, what I don't get is that, so the start menu, the start screen, ooh, we should save. Just in case we get fucked over again. The start screen, they look human. So what is happening? The chase ends after a little while, and Junior comes back totally exhausted. Good work out there.
やっぱガキは最強だな。
Damn, kids are tough. We watched the kids run around for a while longer, but all 5 are getting along now. Do you like kids, Junior? I don't.
あ、まあな。
There are 3 children I like. My sister, my niece, and my other niece. I guess my soon-to-be nephew. I will like him as well. Any day now, whenever he comes. But that's it. That's it for children. That's all I like. I guess. Really? You'd make a great kindergarten teacher. Or you could just say dad. Or you could just say dad.
仕事にしたら楽しめねえだろ。
It's not fun if it's work, you know. I'm not so sure.
ま、ガキと遊ぶのはそういう仕事じゃなくてもできるしな。
Well, even if that kind of job isn't just playing with kids, I guess I could do it. Probably. Evening comes around, and Junior, still in his business suit, is on his way home from work. What? but stops by the park to play with the children. Oh, is she imagining this? They get wrapped up in a baseball game or something, and I stand by watching with a shopping bag slung over my shoulder. Something like that might be nice, I think.
どうした？
She wants to jump your bones, that's what's up. What's up? What's up, baby? Huh? Huh?
ぼーっとしてたぞ。
You were zoning out there. No, I wasn't.
そうか？まあ、いいけどよ。
She a liar, though. Weren't you? Whatever. That kind of embarrassing daydream. That's...
さて、
I kind of... What?
あい
Whatever.
つらももう大丈夫みてえだし。
Anyway, looks like those munchkins are fine now.
どこか適当に寄り道して帰るか？
Anywhere else you want to check out on the way back? He smiles at me, cheerful and carefree. After that, we wander aimlessly, window shopping. When the streets have gone dark, the two of us part. Sure. Sure. In all the chaos, a week has passed. The town is decked out in Christmas colors, and all Miu can talk about is how much she wants a boyfriend. Well, I guess I do want one, but I've got more I need to worry about right now. Ooh, we skipped ahead quite a bit. It's the 20th now. Wow! Whenever I put blush on, it makes my face tickly. Like, my cheeks tickle, my nose tickles, because I watch a lot of TikTok, and so of course I put blush on my nose. There was an incident that day at lunch. A member of the SDS named Sato was pushed out of a third story. What the fuck? The one who pushed him was a member of the Lawbreakers named Tanaka. In the middle of a regular scuffle, there was a loud scream followed by the sound of impact. Was he okay? He dead? Even those of us eating in our classrooms heard it. Luckily, it seems that he fell on the metal roof over the bike lot and only suffered a minor sprain, but the incident only served to pour more oil on the fires of conflict. I'm in my 6th period class right now, but the teacher left to deal with this issue, so naturally, that's all anyone wants to talk about. Next to me, Miyo-chan's been doing nothing but poking at her phone. I can see Twitter open on her screen. Looks like she's checking every single student's Twitter account. Do you have the latest news? She shows me what's on her screen. There I see. The SDS demand that the lawbreakers hand over the offender. This is like something out of a police drama. The offender, in this case, is Tanaka, the boy who pushed Sato, right? Another student has responded to that tweet with, "If the offender is not handed over to us, your chief will be the one responsible." Chief, but that's Junya. Yeah, it is. This is how Miyo-chan sees it. The way the leader would take responsibility is by letting the other gang beat him up and not putting up a fight. And this time the one getting ganged up on would be Junya. And the only way to avoid that is by meekly handing over the lawbreaker offender Tanaka to the SDS. That's the only way. But according to the gossip on Twitter, Tanaka-kun ran away and is hiding somewhere. The gang seem to have a sort of implicit agreement. That is, never kill, obviously. But this incident came dangerously close to breaking that agreement, of course. That Tanaka kid should be arrested, what the fuck? It's a miracle that Sato survived the fall. He should be dead. Is Junya going to be the one to take responsibility? If Kaito orders them to forget about getting revenge, will they listen? School ends in about 30 minutes. I probably shouldn't get involved, but I have to find them again. I'm gonna do what I have to. As I consider my next move, Miyo-chan looks at me worriedly.
Nanami, 危ないことはしないでよ。
Nanami, don't do anything dangerous, okay? Huh? I'm surprised she could see through me so easily.
何かしようと思ったでしょ？
My nose tickles. You were thinking of doing something about it, right? I wasn't, probably. I'm not that brave. Mia-chan shakes her head. It tickles so bad, right at the tip of my nose. Mia-chan shakes her head. I think I read that, but I'm not sure.
あの二人と再会したって言った日からちょっと変わった気がする。
No, I think you've changed ever since the day you said you were going to find those two again. No way, I can't change that quickly.
自覚がないのがもっと危ないの。
The fact you don't realize it is even more dangerous.
危険なことしちゃダメだからね。
Don't get yourself into trouble, okay? I can't agree to that. If I did, I'd just end up betraying Mia-chan, who's already so worried about me.
はあ。
I guess she can't just sit back and watch. She'll probably tell me I can't.
ほんと頑固なんだから。
Jeez, you're so stubborn. Are you upset?
怒ってないよ。じゃあこうしよう。
No, I'm not. Okay, how about this?
今日の放課後は私暇だから。
I'm
何かするなら一緒に行く。
I'm free today after school. If you want to do something, we'll do it together. But it's dangerous, Miyu-chan.
ナナミだけ行かせる方が心配だから。
If I just let you go on your own, I'll worry myself to death. Seeing her look at me with such a worried expression really tears at my heart. I see.
今回だけだからね。
This is a one-time thing, okay? Okay, thank you. School's over. Unlike the last couple of weeks, Mia-chan is with me now. Now then, what do I do? I guess we don't have the option to see Sato because we haven't been talking to him, so we're not close to him anymore. There are no cats here, but also closing that window is difficult, so I'm just gonna leave it open. It's fine. We're gonna see Junya. I take out my phone and text Junya. Can we meet now? That's all I write. My finger pauses over the send button for a moment. Alright. A few minutes later, my phone vibrates, letting me know I have a new message. It's from Junya. I went to see him. Holding that wish in my mind, I open the message. Busy, so just a little at gate. Ah, good. I'll get to see him even if it's only for a little while. I say, sighing. Mia-chan smiles.
安心しすぎだよ、ナナミ。これからが本番でしょ。
Don't relax just yet, Nanami. The real trial is still coming, right? You're right. I have to stay on my toes if I want to be able to figure this out. I smack my face with both hands to psych myself up. Alright. I leave the school building, and as I walk toward the main gates, I run into a group of people wrapped in red hoodies. Those red hoodies are the Lawbreakers' trademark. Every member besides Junya the leader wears one. Incidentally, the SDS trademark is their blue hoodies. What? No way.
集団の中にいるの？
Is he in this crowd? I'm not sure. Even if he is, I'm afraid to call out for him. He said he would be by the gates in the text he sent, but I had no idea he'd be in a group like this.
もしかしてこれから逃げた田中ってやつを探しに行くところだったのかな？
Maybe they're gonna go look for Tanaka, the guy who ran away. Occasionally, a whoop comes from somewhere within the red horde. It looks like it's in response to someone addressing them. Is Junya speaking? All that Mia-chan and I can do is watch from a distance. What do we do? Should we wait for them to leave, or... As I try to figure out what to do, I look around and suddenly I see a familiar face. Junya is sitting a little ways away from the mob, watching them.
なんであんなところに？
Why is he over there? I'm not sure. I guess we should just go over. I'm relieved I don't have to yell into that crowd to find him. I went to a quick save. Junya? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, there's a pop-up. I couldn't see it, it blended in. Oh, scared me. I thought the game broke again. I was about to be upset. Junya. I call out to him as he sits next to a bed of flowers. Oh, Nanami. Is that your friend? He stands up when he sees me and greets Miyu-chan with a slight nod. Yeah, she came with me to check up on you. Is everything okay? Don't worry about me. Junya, you really don't have to get involved in that, do you? I point at the mass of red, which is still swirling around itself. It's only when you come and talk to me that I'm allowed to escape that. Right now, my second-in-command's doing fine on his own. He's a pretty reliable guy. I don't mind leaving all that to him. Your second-in-command? Now I get it. He separated himself from the group just so he can meet with me. Thanks. I didn't do it for you. I wanted to see how well my second-in-command could deal with all of them. Oh, I see. If Miyu-chan was talking to him, she'd probably be teasing him right now, saying, "You're already blushing," but I'm not as good as she is at that sort of thing. So, what's up? Right, Miyu-chan showed me those tweets, and the two of us drew our own conclusions from them. If you don't hand over to Naka-kun, are the STS going to beat you up? I ask him directly. For just a moment, his eyes grow wide in surprise, but his normal demeanor quickly returns. Even if they were, that ain't none of your business, alright? I can't stand being shut down like that. But it is my business. I don't know why there was a break in the sentence. I only realize how true it is after I blurt it out. It is? Because you're my friend. I don't want to touch your butt. You and Kaito, both of you are important to me. You haven't changed. Always sticking your nose where it don't belong. His expression grows suddenly grim. I'm sorry. I know I'm a brat. Nah, it's my fault. I shouldn't have said it was none of your business. No, I just don't want to see you and Kaito hurt each other. Kaito ain't gonna be getting hurt today, don't you worry. But that means you're the one who's going to get hurt, right? Because I'm the leader. I gotta take responsibility. But I don't want to watch them beat you up. Hate it all you want, but I ain't the one who decides what happens. Aren't you? No. Is he saying that to try to convince himself that it's true? That's wrong. You can't. One of the lawbreakers rushes over just as I start to speak. What terrible timing. Junya turns to him. Is this his second in command? Junya-san, we're ready. Alright, good. He nods, then turns back to face me. I have an exoskeleton. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Okay. He starts walking toward the rest of the group. I'm left speechless, watching as he walks away. I wish I wasn't such a coward. I can't do anything. I burped. I collapse to my knees and tears spill out of my eyes. Miyu-chan kneels down next to me and tries to console me, but the flood doesn't stop. Far away I can hear Junya's voice. We've been looking for him since lunch, but he hasn't shown his face. Bastard's probably hiding somewhere in town. But we're the ones who are going to have to pay. He must be found. The horde lets out an earth-shaking roar in response. Every last member screams savagely, and with their feet pounded against the pavement, the group stampedes out of the school. They're gone. Even Junya is nowhere to be found.
もう大丈夫？
Are you okay now? Her tone is gentle and my tears have stopped. Yes. I thought a lot while I was crying. Earlier, Junya had told me that it had already been decided. He seems like he had already prepared himself for that. He plans to go meet Kaito. That must be where he's headed now. He got the lawbreakers to go out and look for Tanaka-kun so that he could get them off the school grounds and go meet Kaito by himself. The gang probably wouldn't let him submit himself to the SDS. They would stop him in his tracks. I'm not sure if it's because he wants to protect Tanaka-kun or because he feels responsible as a leader, but anyway, he must have come up with this plan to go alone just now. If I'm right, I have to hurry. To the roof. Junya may have left the school with his gang at first, but he probably snuck back onto the grounds right after. If that's the case, he'll be headed for the roof. He's probably way ahead of me. I wasted a lot of time crying. It's weird. I have to hurry. Sorry, Miyu-chan, I'll catch up with you later. I apologize to her as I take off running. Huh? Nanami? I hear her call out to me as I fly through the entrance of the school building. I sprint up the stairs to the second floor. My skirt is fluttering and I'm sure anyone who looks can see my underwear, but I can't worry about that right now. Pant. Kaito and the SDS's turf is on the rooftop. If Junya went to find him, that's where he'll be. I hope I'm not too late. I arrive at the landing on the third floor, my breathing ragged. The roof is just ahead. As I lift my head up towards the staircase, I see an SDS guard standing watch at the door to the roof. There's never been someone there before. Maybe it's because of all the chaos recently. What do you want? His piercing gaze alone is almost enough to make me lose my nerve and turn back. Did Jumonji Junya come this way just now? None of your business. Tell me, please. None of your business. He gives the same response as before. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past him. Then let me see Nikaido Kaito. He stays silent, but I'm in a hurry. Screw the guard, I have to get around him and onto the roof. I dash up the stairway, but the guard stops me in my tracks. He grabs hold of my arm with a firm grip. Stop it, you pervert. My sudden accusation takes him off guard and he falters for a moment. The moment's hesitation is all I need. I wrench my arm away and start running up the stairs again. I hear him yelling at me from behind, but I don't care. I leap toward the doorknob and fling the door open. I scan the rooftop as soon as I come out onto it. There, the SDS members, all clad in blue hoodies, are staring towards me. But they're not looking at me. What they're looking at is... Junya! Junya is sprawled out on the ground between me and the blue mass. And Kaito is standing right over him. He begins running toward me as soon as he catches sight of me, and it's then that the rest of them acknowledge my existence. Wait, he ran over? He did. Okay. Nanami? I ignore Kaito's bewildered gaze and run over to Junya. Falling to my knees, I put my arm over Junya. He chuckles. He chuckles in anime. Junya is laughing all of a sudden. Junya?
ななみ、どうして来やがった
Nanami, what the hell are you doing here? He's talking to me. I guess he wasn't knocked out. Because I wanted to stop you. I guess I wasn't fast enough though. Junya chuckles again.
いいんだこれ
Nah, that's enough. Before I can ask him what he means, Kaito speaks up.
ナナミが来たのはちょうどよかった
I'm glad you came when you did, Nanami. Huh? Yeah, huh,
もう
indeed.
こいつに用はないからさ連れて行ってくれないか
Oh, I guess they're all done baiting him up. We don't have any more need for him. Would you mind taking him back? I realize that Kaito is taunting Junya even now as he lies on the ground defeated. I hate to do what Kaito wants if that's how he's going to act, but if he's going to let Junya go, I guess that's the best I can hope for. Junya, can you stand?
肩貸してくれねえか
Lean on me, baby! You wanna let me lean on you? Forgot I was hiding the window with my body. My whole body. I read that. Sure. I slip Junya's arm over my shoulder and help him stand up. Seeing this, the SDS members begin to hurl cheers and insults. They yell things like, "You need a girl to help you up, you ain't no leader," and "You're small time, ain't ya?" I know Junya's clenching his fist in anger. I'm sure he's ashamed. Even I feel ashamed. That's some bullshit. That's some dumbass bullshit. Like I did. Nothing has pissed me off more today than this. If things were different, I'm sure Junya could beat them all. I want to say something to the bastards, endlessly spitting their insults, but...
黙れ
Oh, his eyeballs turned color. Chris. Fucking Cthulhu over here. Silence! Kaito shouts silence. Silences all the others. Okay, gotcha.
けじめをつけに来たやつだ黙って見送ってやれ
I was confused for a second. I was like, yeah, I know he shouted silence. What are you trying to tell me? That's enough. Be quiet and see them out. No one says anything after that. The entire rooftop is deadly silent. Deathly silent. I can feel their eyes on my back as we exit the roof. We head for the nurse's office to get Junya some kind of treatment. It's surprisingly difficult to support Junya as he stumbles around unsteadily. School's over, so there aren't any teachers or students around. You're not doing so great, are you? I set Junya down on a stool and look over his body again. His lip is split, and a little bit of blood is dribbling down his chin. I can't see any injuries besides that, since he's got his uniform on. But from the dirt on his clothes, I can imagine that he's covered in cuts and bruises. Show me your wounds. Show me your body. He strips off his jacket and shirt without a word. He's got arms all the way down. The better to hug you with? As I thought, he's really beat up. He's got an exoskeleton, he'd be fine. He crunchy. He's not really bleeding, but he's got bruises cropping up all over his body. Can I get you a wet towel?
その前にこっちを頼む
Before you do that, I need you to give me a hand with something. He pulls his right pant leg up to his thigh. Blood is leaking from his knee. I bring my face closer to get a better look and see that there's a sharp pebble lodged in the wound. I guess his pants didn't really protect him. The rock poked a hole right through them.
膝をついた時に
Oh, Will baby got pedal. I have a
problem. I can't handle it when other people are in pain. I just make fun of them. I know, it's bad. It's gross. It's wrong. But like, somebody stubbed their toe and I'm just like, oh, you okay, little baby? You gonna cry? I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't help myself. It's bad. I got it when I fell on my knees, I guess. I can tell it hurts just by looking at it. I grimace reflexively. One time when I was a kid, funny story, it's not really, whatever. I fell off my bike onto gravel, right? And I cut up my knee pretty bad. And for a long time later, little pebbles would come out of my scar. It's pretty gross, right? I just remember like a couple years later, there was like a raised bump on my scar and I was like, huh? And so I was like messing with it and like this little pebble came out. It's so gross, right? You're welcome. You're welcome for that story. I can tell it hurts just by looking at it. I grimace reflexively. I read that. Hold on a sec. I forage around the nurse's office. Gather. Yawn, sorry. I forage around the nurse's office, gathering up antiseptic, cotton balls, and tweezers. And I need some gauze and bandages. If that's what you're looking for, they're in that box over there. Huh? He points at the first aid kit, and I search through it to find what I need. I'm like trying to figure out how his face works. It's kind of like he's wearing a mask and this is a normal person chin. Right? And then this could be his mouth, maybe. Whenever I got hurt, you were always there to take care of me, weren't you? I was. Well, I hate to ask, but do you mind? I extract the pebble with the tweezers and wipe up the blood that follows it out. Junya stays silent and just stares at me. It's kind of hard to focus when you're staring at me like that. Sure. Actually, I was staring at the cut, you know. If it was me, I don't think I could bear to look at it. Is that so? I change the gauze several times, even though there isn't that much blood soaking into it, and make sure to put disinfectant on each time. It has to soak in, so just be patient. Alright. It's not that bad! Just rinse it off in a puddle. It'll be fine. I hold a cotton ball with tweezers, douse it in antiseptic, and gently dab the wound. Junya lets out a small groan. Just a little more. I think it's because it's a pebble in the knee that I'm like, dude, chill. But it feels like, oh, my ribs are broken, which would be understandable if he just got the shit kicked out of him. Then I'd be like, okay, chill. I'm sorry you in pain, bro. But because it's a pebble in the knee, I just like can't take him seriously. I finish disinfecting it and press some gauze onto it. I'll put a bandage on it. Sorry. I'll put a bandage on it in a bit. You're doing great, okay? I let that slip out without thinking and... Shut up. Shut up. He turns his face away, embarrassed. I didn't mean it like that. You are a kid, dude. You may be a senior in high school, but you still a child. You still a little bitch boy. You're a small little child. And yes, any of you out... Almost killed my chapstick. Any of you out there... High school kids. You a child, in my opinion. Don't care what you have to say or what you think.
You're not an adult, you a child. I know you didn't, but it's still embarrassing. It's like I'm a kid or something. I can see that. Little by little, Junya is starting to talk again. I suddenly remember what I wanted to ask him about. I bring it up as I'm wrapping up his knee in a bandage. I knew they might beat you up, but I think you got off pretty easy, didn't you? I mean, that's not bad, but... That's what you're worried about, huh? Well... He suddenly grows gloomy, and taking a breath, he continues. That bastard Kaito was the one who wanted to go easy on me. He told his flunkies to stay back, because he wanted to handle it himself. Why did he give you a break? I'll tell you why. I wasn't gonna put up a fight, and Kaito knew that. I should have been beaten within an inch of my life, but that bastard barely touched me, and... Shut the fuck up, Junya, I'm talking. He told me... I keep doing it. He told me he didn't want to beat me like that. That part he whispered in my ear. He calms down as he talks, but his words are still tinged with anger. I fulfilled my duty as the leader. I was prepared to get my arms, my legs, and who knows how many ribs broken. And yet that bastard Kaito. He just hit me in the stomach like 10 times and that was it. Why do you have a fat lip then? After that... Okay, he just kicked a bunch. He only just kicked a bunch. He made it look like he was really beating the crap out of me, but that was just an act. He must have gotten all those bruises when Kaito was kicking him. That seems like it would have really hurt me, but for Junya, I guess it's a mercy. So grouchy, so grumpy, so like stiff and unnecessary. Like these feelings, they're not necessary. Fucking people, man, really? Like, you know? Even though he's their leader, he's got some weird kind of sympathy for me, though. Whether it's a friend or a rival, I don't know. Friend. I'm tired of looking at that screen over there, I'm sorry. Friend, hearing that word is the only silver lining in all this. My desire to stop them from fighting rises again. Deep down, Junya still considers Kaito his friend. But I don't know what I can say that'll get him to change his mind. I finish wrapping the bandage around Junya's leg, and getting dressed, he stands up off the stool. Oh, you still got bruises. Junya glares at me. I guess remembering all that made him upset. Will you at least let me put some ointment on? He obediently sits back down. Sorry. Junya and I walk through the darkened school grounds. You can wait until tomorrow, but please go to the hospital, okay? Tomorrow? I can come with you if you want. Junya chuckles at my offer, embarrassed. Cut that out. What are you, my mom? Junior seems to be returning to his old self. He wouldn't have joked like that just a little while ago. Suddenly we hear the sound of pounding feet coming down the corridor.
こんな時間まで残ってるやつなんてろくなやからじゃね
Anyone who's still around at this time ain't gonna be the friendly type. Junior stops and pushes me back like he's trying to protect me. Then,
あれこんなところでデートっすか
isn't this Junior's crew? What is this? You two on a date in a place like this? Rounding the corner are 5 lawbreakers. All of them are carrying bats or wooden swords. Junior hasn't let his guard down, and there's a strange kind of tension in the air between them. They're all lawbreakers, right? So why?
別にデートしてたわけじゃねえよ
It ain't no date, alright?
へえ、生産会全員が血眼になって田中を探してる間、自分はデートしてましたなんてまあ言えねえわな。
Oh yeah? Well, while we lawbreakers were out working our asses off trying to find Tanaka, you decided to have yourself a little date. But hey, who am I to judge?
反論しないっすかやっぱデートっすか
He got the ever-living shit kicked out of him, okay? You're not gonna deny it? Guess it was a date after all, eh? Junior doesn't respond. Oh, I get it. He can't tell them he went to the SDS base on his own.
田中をかくまっておいて、それはねえよな。
We know you were hiding Tanaka. Well, not anymore. Hiding him? Junior?
あんたの家のベランダから外を見ていた田中を偶然見つけたんすよね
We just happened to catch a glimpse of Tanaka looking out of your balcony. That dumbass. Junior mutters, grimacing.
ま、本当のことは知ってるけどな。田中を助けて、一人で落とし前をつけに行ったんだろう。
Of course. The truth is, we always knew. You were gonna hide Tanaka and go settle it on your own, right? Without waiting for more silence from Junior, he continues his tirade.
俺らはあんたを前から心よく思ってなかったんで、ちょっと小細工させてもらおうかと思ってさ。
We never liked you, so we thought it might be a good idea to put together a little plan. Little dicks.
どういうことだ
The hell does that mean? Now that I think about it, I realize they must have meant for the SDS to kill Junior when he went up to offer himself up. Then the lawbreakers could start an all-out war against the SDS, and these guys would be the ones calling the shots. They want to take Junior down so that they can take control of the gang. No wait, they wouldn't just leave it to chance. They're gonna try to kill Junior themselves. This insane plot is making my head spin. Well, where's the second in command? I thought he was a good boy.
殺しはやらないっておきてはもう意味ねえんだな
The rule of no killing don't mean shit anymore, does it?
あんたが死んだら、殺したのは SDS ってことになるだろう。
If you die, it'll be because the SDS killed you. You get me?
推定ではもっぱら話題っすよあんたが SDS に半殺しにされたって
That's all they can talk about on Twitter. The rumor is that the SDS came this close to killing you.
実は死んでましたってなってもなんも不思議じゃないっすよね
People wouldn't be that surprised if they found out the SDS had actually gone all the way, would they? He hefts his bat. No. Unconsciously, I raise my voice. Why? Why is this happening all of a sudden? Could it be that these guys were always looking for an opportunity to get rid of Junior? But that doesn't matter. What can I do right now? Pee. Pee on them.
逃げてよ
Pee! Pee on them! Somebody comes up trying to fight you and your man, just pee on them. You think they're gonna keep trying to fight? No, they're gonna be like, ooh, I got pee on me. I gotta go clean myself. I know it's difficult. It's much easier to spit, but that ain't gonna do shit. They're just gonna wipe it off and be okay. Pee on them. I swear. Works every time. How would I know? I won't. I don't know. I haven't peed on anyone myself. Yet. But I'm willing to do it, so
Don't try me! Nanami, run. Junior's gonna fight? I'll help. Junior interrupts me before I can say any more.
ダメだ。
You can't. Suddenly I realize something. I'd just be a liability. It'll be easier for Junior to fight if I'm not around.
早く。
Go call the police? Like you were there when they were like, hey, we gonna kill him because we don't like him, so solves all our problems, and we blame it on somebody else so that works. Tell the police? You have to come back safe. As soon as that last word leaves my mouth, I break into a run, leaving them behind. Yet I can't muster the strength to go far. I keep telling myself to run over and over again, but my body is overcome with fear and won't move. Get it together. I slap my trembling legs in an effort to wake them up and get them to move. But suddenly I hear footsteps coming from the direction I should be running.
一体何人裏切りやがったんだ。
Ugh, how many idiots are gonna betray me today? I've lost my only escape route. The door to the nearby classroom is locked too, so there's nowhere left for me to run. 5 boys appear. We're surrounded, front and back, by traitors. It's 10 to 2. No, 10 to 1. They came so quick, what's going on? The traitors set their sights on me, smiling with dark intention. Pee on 'em.
悪いけど目撃者も一緒
Pee on 'em, pee on 'em, pee on 'em, pee on them. Sorry, but witnesses gotta die too. No, no! There's nothing I can do in this nightmare. I freeze up. Junior.
大丈夫だ。俺がついてる。
Don't worry, I'm with you. His words are reassuring, but I can hear the fear in his voice.
女は半殺しでいいんじゃないか。後で監禁しちまおう。
Can't we just knock her out? Then we can just lock her up later. What am I hearing? Lock her up? Knock her out? Are they talking about me? No. Obviously not. You're monsters. I shake my head, trying to escape the hell that's closing in around me. This can't be happening. Dude, you got your backpack or something? Hit him in the face. I shiver in fear. Something closes tightly around my hands. It's Junior's hand. Wait. He grabs both of her hands with one. Is that what I'm understanding?
ななみにくれたやつは殺す。
He angies. He loves the Nanami booty.
I'll kill anyone who lays a finger on Nanami. His words are venomous, but his touch is so gentle and warm.
ななみ。
Sorry, it's just really funny to me that you could hear the shh of the shitty mic.
お前を守る。
I'll protect you.
絶対にな。
They're not gonna touch you. He takes a deep breath and belts out a furious scream that echoes within the hallway.
かかってきやがれ
Come get some, motherfuckers!
この人数相手にそんな強がりゃ無意味っすよ
Don't try to act tough, you can't handle us all.
ゴミくずが調子に乗んなよ
Don't get what? I can't be tough, I'm not good at it. Don't get ahead of yourself, trash!
塵も積もれば山となるってな。
A mountain of trash is still a mountain. Wow. So you agree that you're just garbage. Shit the thicket! As he shouts his challenge, all of the gang members rush him at the same time. In that moment, I feel my body floating and my world suddenly horizontal, blurs away. By the time I realize Junior's carrying me, he's already taken down one of the attackers. He's shielding me with one hand and fending them off with his other. Gross. Like, why is he holding her under, like, a potato sack? Like, why is he doing that? Why? He grabs hold of an attacking boy's bat and redirects its force. The boy holding the bat slams into another boy and both of them go down. But another one is already flying toward him.
Junia's war cry echoes throughout the hallway. He easily grabs onto his opponent's wooden sword, pulling the boy toward him with all his might. And with that same ferocity, he drives his knee into the boy's stomach. The lawbreaker vomits blood in front of me and crumples to the ground. Ew. You goddamn. As the next guy rushes him, Junior kicks the recently downed boy into the new attacker. He's thrown off balance as he tries to dodge the living projectile, and Junior blitzes him. Putting all his strength into a single blow, he slams his head into the boy. The boy flies into the wall before he can even utter a sound. He catches his breath, and then... Isn't it a waste of breath to just be screaming like that? Just one willful friend. With a primal howl, he charges forward. I can't help but think that Junior's still carrying me with him as he rampages is terribly frightening. I've always hated violence and fighting, but I can't even think about that right now. The warmth flowing into me from Junior's hand gives me nothing but reassurance that he'll protect me. Dude, he just got the shit beat out of him. Now he's carrying you and, like, attacking with the other... Yes, this is how you attack. Get down! Take one of the downed attacker's bats or something and just, like, swing it wildly. Nobody's gonna come near you if you're just, like, swinging it. They can't stop you. In just a few minutes, the 10 guys who are attacking us are lying on the ground before Jinya. Amount of trash is still trash. He spits the insult at them, and still carrying me leaves the hallway. That's really dumb. He doesn't put me down until we're at the park and far away from school. I tell him to put me down so many times while he's walking here, but he doesn't listen. How much bigger is he? Because, like, I imagine that they're not too different in height. She maybe, like, is at the shortest out to his shoulder, but still carrying somebody under your arm who's that tall should be, like, dragging on the ground. That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, it's so windy outside. It's gonna rain today. I live in the desert. It's a celebration. Every time it rains, nobody can drive, and I get excited. That's it. That's all that happens. It's not that they can't drive, they just don't know how. They forget. It's wet. It's different. It's not dry anymore. What do? Junior sits down on a bench and hangs his head without saying a word. Thank you for protecting me. In response, he raises his head to me, and I can see that the strength has all but drained out of him.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry you got wrapped up in all that. It's not your fault, Junya. Besides, you really didn't let them lay a finger on me. Please don't kill anyone. It's not romantic. If anyone lays a finger on you, Nanami, I'll definitely be there to kill him. Yeah, that's not even like a little bit romantic. It's just disturbing. Don't kill people, fuck. Our conversation stops. I'm so pitiful that I don't have a single smart thing to say, not one quip to break the silence.
Nanami.
Hey, Nanami. Yes? Why'd you do all this? His voice is trembling. That must be how I look all the time, crying for help. Tanaka said it was an accident, so... I thought I could do something to help him. I ain't that smart, so that was the only way I could think of. He must mean going to the SDS base to offer himself up.
そうじゃねえんだよ。
I know it looks like I was tricking my boys, but that ain't the truth.
あいつらなら分かってくれるって思ってたんだ。
I knew they'd understand in the end. Or at least I thought they would.
それなのに結局何も分かってなかったのは
I guess in the
俺
end,
なのか。
I didn't really know a damn thing.
なんでだよ。
This is all bullshit. He said. There's so much helplessness in his voice as he gazes up at the sky. I know he's doing that because he doesn't want me to see him shed any tears.
俺が悪い。
It's on my foot. Without thinking, I hug Junior tightly. Oh, hugs are nice. We give hugs of loves.
なな
I just... We've seen what's under his shirt, so I just imagine her like going in for a hug and then just all these crunchy lips. Gross. I feel bad, but also ew. It's okay. I'm here for you. Gross. I cradled Junior's head in my arms, pressing his face against my body. If you want to cry, no one will see you like this. Not even me.
ななみ
Nanami sounds French to me. I don't know why. Every time he says Nanami, I'm like, oh, French. His voice is muffled. I don't know anything about French. Just gonna put that out there. I know how much you fight for everyone around you.
けど
But I know you must have plenty of friends who will understand why you did it, right?
そうだとしても裏切られたことに変わりは
Even if I did, that don't change the fact that they betrayed me. He trails off, but after a moment he resumes his monologue.
そうだ俺は裏切られたんだよな。
That's right. They betrayed me.
さっきのやつら俺結構仲良かったんだ。
It's okay, Junior. I'll be your friend.
それなのに
Those guys back there. I was real good friends with them, and yet...
もしかしたら他のやつらだってもう誰も
Even if it was some other guys, I still... Junior's trembling hand wraps around my waist. It's all okay. It's gonna be fine. I gently stroke his head, trying to ease his pain. Junior doesn't flinch at my touch or tell me to stop. If doing this can make him feel even a little bit more at ease.
ナナミお前のことは信じてもいいんだよな。
Why is that a question? Are you sure you can trust me? Yes. Like, probably? Like, why are you asking? That makes me feel like you're sus, dude. Junya, no matter what happens, I'll always be your friend.
ナナミ
Will quiet baby boy! Stop crying, it makes me feel bad. He repeats my name over and over again, clinging to me for dear life. Stop crying! You're making me upset! This isn't how these things go! People don't cry in my video games! Stop!
ナナミ
Shut up! No more crying! You're hugging, it's romance time now, okay? I hold the shuddering, sobbing Junior close. He's not sobbing! He's shaking with happiness. We stay like this for what seems like an eternity, until suddenly Junior disentangles himself from me and stands up. Aw, little bushies.
みっともねえとこ見せちまった。
Sorry that you had to see that. Good, you should be sorry. I don't want to hear your little crying bitch mouth. Sorry. I didn't see anything.
よく言うぜ。
Yeah, right. I follow Junia's gaze to spot on my chest stained with his tears. Must be rain, right? I mean, snow.
まあそのサンキューなおかげで元気出たわ
Well, just thanks. I'm back on my feet now thanks to you. Sure.
なあナナミ
Yes. He looks me right in the eye.
俺は青山会の仲間のために戦ってきたそうするべきだと思ってた
I fought for my friends in the lawbreakers. That's what I thought, at least.
それしか生きる意味を見つけられなかった
That was the only meaning I could find in my life.
青山会が俺の全てだったからだ
The lawbreakers were everything to me. But
あんなちっぽけな裏切りでその考えは揺らいじまった
their betrayal made me start to wonder. He cast his gaze downward for a moment, his eyes full of sadness, before focusing on me again. The sadness in his eyes has changed. He seems stronger.
でもな見つけたんだ
But, you know, I found something else. You did? Is it Nanami?
さっきナナミを守りながら戦って見つけた
Back then, when I was fighting to try to protect you, I found something.
この先もお前だけは俺が守り続けたい
From now on, you're the only one I'm gonna fight for.
それが俺にとって生きる意味になる
You're my reason to keep on living. Junya, that's I.
こういうの慣れてねえからよ
I'm dead inside. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
なんて言ったらいいのかわかんねえけどさ
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say, but Nanami, I want to touch your butt. Junya gazes at me lovingly and says,
お前が欲しい
I want you. Like in an ownership kind of way. Can I buy you? Are you for sale, maybe? Free for me, because we're friends? You do? I'm happy that he's so attracted to me, but I don't know if I'm good enough for him.
お前のことが好きなんだ
I love you, Nanami. That confession obliterates any doubt in my mind, and my heart overflows with warmth. Junya poured his heart out to me. Now it's my turn. Junya, I'm a dog. I bark. I just want to be friends. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I could never love you. Junya is speechless. He trembles, hanging his head, and suddenly, tremors begin to run through his body. What are you doing? Is he trembling in anger? Junya? Is he trying to hold back tears? As I hear a shout, a blinding light floods the surroundings. It dissipates before long, and I turn back to face Junya. Gross! An enormous monster now stands where Junya once was. Huh? What on earth? This is too much to be some kind of prank. Jeez, he just isn't listening to me. Come on, Junya. I yell at him as he sets his sights on me and brings a gargantuan foot to bear upon me. It's like he's putting an arm up to greet a good friend. Yeah. I returned his greeting. Greetings are an important part of interpersonal interaction, after all. As he roars, he brings his foot down upon me. There's no way I could avoid it. However, I can repel his attack with one hand! That's not to say it's just my hand that's stopping the colossal foot. Between the palm of my hand and Junia's foot, I've erected a barrier of light. I had performed the magical ritual just a moment before. Barrier of light. Fortify. Fortify! Fortify! The concentration of magical energy detonates. Light magic, radiant barrier blast. Perish! And so I obliterate Junya down to the very last particle. Game over. I'm so glad we did that. I'm so glad we did that. That's really funny. I love you, Junya. It'd be wonderful if the three of us could get back together like before, but now you're the only one I can think about, Junya. Junya beams. It's the smile of an innocent young boy. When I see that smile, my eyes overflow with tears. Hey, why are you crying? I'm crying because of what just happened. It's really funny. Because you felt the same way, and I'm happy. Happy tears. Oh no! His nose came off. I'm the one who's happy. Don't cry, okay? It's just green now. My little slime. Okay. I rub the tears from my eyes and look up at Junya again. I'll protect you for the rest of our lives. Thought I heard a cat. Yeah, there's a cat. She's just down, not up. Yes, yes. Tears start to spring from my eyes again, but I desperately try to hold them back. I'll protect you too, Junya. Through the hard times and the sad times, I'll keep you safe. I want to shoulder all of his pain and suffering. That's encouraging, you know? It's alright to depend on me sometimes, okay? Yeah, you're the only one I want to depend on. Okay. Little by little, happiness seeps back into Junya's tone, and the more he talks, the more I feel like I'm floating. So this is what it feels like, huh? What? What it feels like to love someone and be connected to them. This is what it feels like to be happy. I thought I didn't care about being happy at all before, but I guess I was just ignoring the truth. Yeah. But even if I was ignoring it, he trails off, realizing something about what he is saying. Junya? What's wrong? It's still too early. I can't be happy just yet. What? My business with the lawbreakers ain't settled yet. What do you mean? Is he talking about fighting with Kaito? He shakes his head slightly as if to answer my unvoiced question. It ain't the scrap with Kaito. Nah, I ain't in a position to fight him anymore.
俺に人望が足りなかったってことだ。
10 of my boys came out and stabbed me in the back. That means I'm not as popular a leader as I thought I was.
その責任を取った後、次の世代に頭を譲り渡そうと思う。
She brought me her ball. Kitty, I'm gonna throw it. She's so cute. There we go. Okay. They thought that once the SDS dealt with me, I was gonna hand off leadership one way or another.
現参謀。あいつなら人望は俺以上だし、十分に強い。
My second in command. He's more popular than me and he's strong enough.
来年、あいつは3年になるしな。
Next year's his last year in high school. She brought an egg. It's over there. His second in command? I guess he means the boy giving orders in that group earlier this evening.
俺の時代は終わりだ。
My era's at its end. He stares at the ground, dejected, but he quickly steels himself and looks back at me.
けど、お前がいてくれるから悔いはない。
But you came for me. I have no regrets. Did you bring it back? Nope, wrong side. Give it to me. Oh, your ball, your ball. What's your ball? Where'd it go? I didn't take it. It's right here, dummy. She's so funny. But you came for me. I have no regrets. I don't know if I believe that, but despite that, he takes a step toward me.
お前と過ごすこれからの時間に過去は必要ねえからな。
If I can be with you from now on, I don't gotta care about what happened in the past. He beams at me with renewed cheer. Oh, you dropped it.
生産会に集合をかける。そこで全てにケリをつける。
Tomorrow, I'll get all the lawbreakers together, then I'll put an end to all of this.
おそらく参謀とやり合うことになる。けど、それが終わったら。
No, kitty. 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 No, you're not allowed to play with that. Little brat.
I threw it all the way over there. I might end up fighting with my second in command, but if it ends there,
改めてお前を迎えに行く。
I'll come find you again.
だから、夕方、教室で待っててくれねえか。
So, will you wait for me in the classroom tomorrow night? Where'd it go? You still got it. You still got it, silly. It's right here. Do you want me to throw it? Honey, you want me to throw it? If that's what Junior wants. I don't mind. I'll wait. I'll wait and I'll greet him with a smile. I know it won't be easy for him to settle things with the lawbreakers. Like Junior said, he'll probably have to fight. And he'll probably have to fight, and he's sure to get beaten up at least a little bit. But still, I'll wait for you forever. I have faith in him. I'll wait.
ああ、必ず迎えに行く。
Thanks. I'll definitely be back. This isn't the boy who was crying in my arms a moment ago. Yes, it is. He just feels better. Damn. Chill. This is a man who can stand up for himself. What do you think he was doing before? Okay. Oh my god. How much more of this game could there possibly be? Chihuahua. Chihuahua. The game, it says 1 to 2 hours on the Steam page, and I've been recording for like 4 hours. Oh my god. Friday, December 21st.
been over for 2 hours. Junya. Junya still hasn't come. I'm so worried and I keep popping out of the classroom to look for him. I want to try and text or call him, but I try my best to resist the urge. My uneasiness is growing, but I promised I'd wait. I made a decision that I'd trust him and wait here. Junya will definitely come back. Isn't that right, Junya? And then, the door to the classroom is thrown open. Kept you waiting, huh? As I stare at him, tears begin to flood from my eyes. His clothes are filthy, and he's got cuts and bruises everywhere. What's wrong? Why are you crying again? I'm not crying. Yeah. It's all over now. Great, I'm glad. He's breathing heavily, but he keeps talking, though it looks like he's having some trouble. The next generation's gonna pick up where I left off. He smiles at me, delighted. You're the only one I want to think about now. His smile lays rest to all my fears. And then I fall into his arms. Junya! I hug him tightly as we fall to the ground. I knew it! You were crying, weren't you? Heavy drops slide down my cheeks. I'm not crying! I'm the only one who makes you cry, huh? That's not true! I can't hold back my tears no matter how hard I try. I'm not sure if I should be sad that he's all beat up or relieved that he came back at all. But I don't care anymore. Junya whispers to me. If I kiss you, will you stop crying? Kiss me. Junya's cheeks flush in embarrassment. Yeah, no shit. Nah, that's just a bad excuse. Huh? I do want you to stop crying, but... He looks away from me shyly. But I really just want to kiss you. Different emotions are flitting through my head. But right now, in this moment, they all coalesce into a single form. Love. I feel nothing but love for the man before me. That is the only emotion I feel now. I close my eyes in silence. I can feel Junya's breath on my face. That breath alone puts me at ease. I love you. Junya's warmth envelops me. It's so wonderful. It's like I'm melting into a dream. Junya and I kiss, and I feel his mandibles touch me on the mouth. That's so... Get off of my screen! Go away! Let's be happy together. Is that all? Are we done? Are we finally done? Well, that was fucking weird. Thanks everybody for coming out and playing with me. If you're still here, like, wow. Damn, son. That's impressive. Code word Snapple. If you Snapple me, Discord, comment section, I know you a true fan. Or you really like creatures falling in love. You fucking creep. Thank y'all for coming out and playing with me. I had a ton of fun. Yeah, I guess. And I was creeped out very many times. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!